Nope.
What is shaking? We've taken the show on the road up here in beautiful Lake Tahoe for our once-a-year golf tournament with all the knuckleheads. Some of them are here. Some more are coming. I thought it'd be look at the backdrop. Backdrop is incredible. We're going to get going golfing tomorrow. Last night we got a chance to watch some Bad Giants baseball. And we watched a decent Dodger game, was okay. But, yeah, that's all we do up here. Watch sports, played some cornhole, lost to these two idiots. Who, I'll introduce you to everybody in a minute. But let's first thank our sponsor, Fieldwork. Fieldwork, you're on the road. We got some hills and valleys over here. We got some pulp over here. We got some designer nugs right here. We got some Green Arrow. The beer is definitely better than the movie. Trust me, way better than the movie. Or that's Green Lantern.
Oh,
What's better than Green Lantern?
Hornet, either one.
Or Green Hornet. One or the other.
Green Mile.
And Green Mile. I don't know if it's better. I'll put it right there with Green Mile. Green Mile is pretty fucking good. Michael Clark Duncan.
Absolutely.
He was really good.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. He got mad at me one time.
Green
actually, for
Acres?
making fun of him, kind of poking fun of him at a Celebrity All-Star game when they did the ESPN Celebrity All-Star game. And he was running up and down the court, and he was kind of struggling. And I said, "Ooh, somebody better have a defibrillator ready."
Is that foreshadowing?
He didn't find it as funny. I hope not. Well, I don't know how many years you have to go down the road for it to be foreshadowing. Like if it's 10 years, I think I'm off the hook on that one. What a nice guy, though. He's such a nice
Was he
guy.
as big as he looked?
Huge, just wide, super wide. So thank you to Fieldwork. If you're going to the Giants game, hey, maybe you're already there. Maybe you went by Fieldwork earlier today and grabbed yourself some Fieldwork over at the beer garden, or maybe you went over to Mission Rock and had yourself a beer. I still need to go over to the Mission Rock place and check that one out. But there's no better beer garden. I think I can confidently say this. There's no better beer garden in the Bay Area when you think of locale. It's Oracle, McCovey Cove, and then the beer garden. It is phenomenal. So if you're going to Giant games in the future before the game, stop on by there, grab a beer. If you're not going to go to the game, you can watch it on the big screen TV, or you can go to the Centerfield concession stand once you're in the ballpark and grab yourself a Fieldwork. If you don't want to go there and you're thinking, hey, running low for the weekend, you got Berkeley, you got San Ramon, which I stopped by to load up, heading up to Tahoe this weekend. You got San Leandro, they're all over the place. 11 of them, and the one coming in the Presidio early next year. All right, let me introduce everybody, so you know who's talking and who's saying stupid shit, because I'm sure there'll be a lot of that here today. You guys know Bergie. Bergie's done many shows with me, and he does a Sunday post-football show with me. 28 years at Monte Vista?
30
years at Monte Vista. Holy shit.
Damn,
there will be no more.
And how many championships? 4?
Yeah.
4 championships at Monte Vista. That's like an incredible career. And of course, the world's biggest calves.
Which they're off camera. I'm sure people are upset about that.
They are. They love calf porn on this show for some reason. I love it. I can just see them getting ready. They got their socks and their fucking lotion. That's my brother Jeff. He's 10 years younger than me. And we'll let everybody know what everybody's teams are, so you kind of know. He's all Bay Area. I'm pretty much Niners. Mostly the teams. Angels and Arizona Wildcats, Angels, Lakers, well, you guys will love that, and Niners, of course. And over here, another Angel. We got three Angels. And I'm not even sure, you don't really even have a football or basketball team anymore, do you? Kind of follow your local teams, Broncos?
I follow the Nuggets because
that's not a football team.
He said basketball.
He said football.
See right there, Cavs only.
I believe.
I told Bergie he could make fucking thousands of dollars a month on Cavs only.
Football team.
You don't even got to show your face; just flex the Cavs, and people would be like, "Oh,
didn't mean
Cavs only."
I'm sorry, Steve.
Look at the Cavs. So Nuggets, you follow Nuggets, you follow Broncos. You kind of follow the local teams too, the Rockies.
Yeah, my favorite NFL team is whoever's playing the Cowboys.
There you go. And then we're gonna have coming in later today. We will actually have a Cowboy fan here, Pat Banco, Cowboy fan. And I'm not even sure what Jerry Friedman is a fan of. Is he a fan of anything?
Yeah, but we can't really mention some of those things.
That's a really
No,
good point.
Freddie's a Laker fan.
Is he a Laker fan?
I think he is a Laker fan.
I think he's always been a Laker. I mean, we did grow up in the Showtime Lakers.
Well, we grew up. I was a Laker fan growing up.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Magic's my favorite player of all time.
Same here.
I love Magic. Magic, incredible. And then I play. Once you play, like in the NBA, you don't really have a favorite team. I mean, I like the Warriors because I played there. Steve's coaching there. I work for the team, so obviously I want to see them do well. But it's not the same as being a fan when you're younger.
Of course.
I'll never get that gut punch of Dave Henderson hitting that home run against the Angels. I'll never have that feeling. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. If Arizona basketball does something in the Final Four where they blow it at the end, you could be by 40 by Michigan, whatever. That doesn't even faze you. Or if the Angels ever got to the playoffs again. Yeah, if the Angels ever got to the playoff game, maybe I'd feel that again, but I doubt it. So anyway, let's get to some Bay Area news, and then we're going to get to some sports topics, just like wide-ranging sports topics like best of, this kind of stuff like that. Let's first start off with Macklin Celebrini becoming the highest-paid player in the NHL. Oh, I forgot to mention, Ducks fan over there.
Ducks.
So we got Ducks against the Sharks. We got Lakers against the Warriors, although Jeffrey likes the Warriors too, and all the Golden Knights too. That's against, yeah.
I live in Vegas.
Yeah, we definitely got some rivalries. So Macklin Celebrini, I think it was 5 for 94, I believe is what it was.
That guy's friggin' good.
Macklin Celebrini is a fucking stud.
I'm a Ducks fan, and I watch him play, and I go, holy shit, this guy's
really good.
I mean,
really good.
Bad to say on the Olympic team for Canada, he was arguably their best player.
I think Connor McDavid was probably still
close.
the best. But yeah,
close, yeah,
like he was on, like when they had power plays, I think it was McKinnon, McDavid, and Macklin. So, I mean, when you're on the power play with those two guys, they think a lot of you. And I think Sidney Crosby had really high praise for Macklin Celebrini too. I've compared him a little bit to Steph in that perfect face of the franchise, mature beyond his years. He's going to work his ass off. He's the guy you want as your team leader. He's the guy you want as the face of your franchise. So you're going to give that guy as much money as you can give him and try to keep him here his entire career, because you can build around that guy, and they have some guys to build around. They got Will Smith, they got Misa,
the Fresh Prince,
Cherniov, and then they have we'll see what the back end guys end up doing. But Dickinson, and then the two guys they drafted this year, and I forgot about Stenberg, who they drafted this year, number 2 overall. So they should be good for quite some time, but we will see. So Macklin Celebrini, congratulations, well earned, and man, it's fucking the Bay Area's got one. They're going to be able to watch and be happy he's on their side for a long, long time.
How old is that arena?
Well, the Shark Tank, that's a great question. It's got to be what, 30?
I was coaching at San Jose State when they opened it.
Right.
I think it's 92 or 93.
So is Celebrini a guy that's going to do a Steph Curry and build a new stadium? Is he that kind of player?
Great question. Great. I mean, probably too early to tell you yet. But when you start thinking of guys that got stadiums built, Steph got that one built. Barry got the new ballpark built for the Giants, Oracle.
Babe Ruth.
Shaq and Kobe.
Babe Ruth.
The house of Ruth built. He actually built it himself.
Cal Ripken, yeah.
Cal Ripken, yeah, that's a good one. That's our good friend Mark Reynolds, who's and he's an A's fan. So we got a variety here. I don't know, do you have a football team?
I don't.
He doesn't have a football
93.
team. So
September
there you
7th,
go. So
93.
a little over 30 years it's been built. Yeah, that's a good question.
That's old.
If he's someone that could do that. I think he has a chance, and this is too early to say, obviously, but he could end up being the greatest Shark ever if his career
Jumbo Joe
keeps going. He's the best now.
Yeah,
or Joe P.
I think Pavelski's up there, but I think Joe's tops now. Then you got Marlowe. You got Owen Nolan, who's up there as
Burns.
well. They've had some really, really good players. But yeah, I would say Jumbo is probably number 1 right now. But the way Celebrini's going, Joe won a Hart Trophy. He was an MVP of the league, one of the best passers in the league while he was there, always a top point getter. So, and tough as shit too. He was a big physical center. And that's what I like about Celebrini too. He plays both ends of the ice. Like he's physical, even though he's not really big. And they show you right there, he broke the San Jose single season record this year, 115 points.
Wow.
So
Don't you think that the fans got to be patient though, because they're not going to be overnight greatness. They're young.
I would think.
Young.
I think this year for the Sharks, the goal is make the playoffs, be in the playoffs, and just see what happens. I would say they're probably still a couple years away from being one of those teams you look at as a Stanley Cup contender.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe playoffs next year. The following year, playoffs and make a run. And then after that, then these guys are going to have a little more seasoning. But look, a lot's going to depend on their goalie, Askarov, how good he is, how good.
He said ass.
Excuse me?
You said ass.
Thank you. Are you watching the new Beavis and Butthead on Netflix? That's probably why you've been doing it. But no, I think they're on that trajectory. There's definitely on that trajectory.
So my favorite Shark thing is when Jumbo Joe and Ryan Getzlaf, Game 7, dropped the gloves on the face-off.
Yep.
That was awesome.
Yeah, because those are two centers that were great and they were physical.
Yeah,
and they didn't mind battling it. Yeah, they're big. They're big dudes. They were both big dudes. Now the Sharks have had some good rivalries against the Ducks, against the Knights, against the Kings.
Yeah.
Hell, I think the last time they met the Kings in the playoffs, didn't they lose a 3-0 lead? I think they're up 3-0, and the Kings end up losing that series. Never something you want to go down in the history books for. All right, let's look about Harrison Bader, who I know a lot of people out there are probably saying, who?
He never played anyway.
He played? Is he? But this guy had. So I think it was his left foot that was hurt. You can correct me on the screen if I'm wrong.
My left foot.
Plantar fasciitis. Thank you, Jeremy Irons. So the left foot's hurt, and he goes out and rides a scooter, and hurts it again, and hurts something different on the foot riding the scooter. Should there be a dumbass clause? Like if you're just like going to be a dumbass, they can cut you and not have to pay you. Complicated by scooter crash. Pulled the Monte Ellis out there on the scooter. This fucking. I mean, you can't make this shit up. Casey Schmidt got hurt. He's probably going to be out for the rest of the year. The torn meniscus. They're going to have surgery on that. It's just. Somebody said yesterday, it was actually pretty funny when they read about the Harrison Bader story. They go, I just don't think it's the Giants' year.
Took them till yesterday to say that.
That was pretty funny.
I think I said that 3 months ago.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good because they've been brutal. And we'll see what happens. But I mean, come on. You're not playing. You're not contributing to the team. Out since May 29th, and it's and you go out there and what? Yeah, let me jump on a scooter before I'm completely healthy and get hurt again or complicate the injury, and now I'm going to be out more. I mean, look, not that they're missing much. I'm not saying, oh my gosh, the Giants could get back in this thing, or oh my gosh, the Giants would be even better with Harrison Bader on their team. Do you think his middle name is Master?
Got better.
Would that be great if his middle name was Master? That would be an incredible.
Oh boy!
Can you imagine if your mom or dad?
Maybe it is. I don't know.
How about a nickname?
We'll have to call him that.
I got a nickname for him, Dark Cloud Bader.
And
anyways,
well, explain yourself.
Like Darth Vader.
That doesn't
Dark
like
Cloud
Darth
Vader.
Dark?
Like a dark cloud is over his head.
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
Oh man!
I'm here for the stupid stuff.
Oh. And then before we get moving on into some, Max sent us a jumbo. Speaking of jumbo list of sports topics, kind of like evergreen stuff that you just sit around and debate. And we'll throw some of those out there and get everybody's thoughts on that. We'll take comments if you want to do that. But the whole Kyle Shanahan saga, whatever you want to call it, it's like, to me, this whole thing has gone way off the rails.
I love it.
Way off. Why do you love it?
Because I love seeing Ayuk just screw himself.
Not Ayuk, the accident that Shanahan was
the
in.
accident. I'm sorry.
You love his accident, dude.
Well, the Ayuk thing's fun.
You haven't had a sip of beer yet.
Oh, I have.
Look, I can't expect everybody's going to keep up with all the Bay Area news, but It just
I like that he actually came out and said, no, it was my fault after they said it was the other girl's fault.
yeah.
Let's stand up.
If I'm playing devil's advocate, I think what people were wondering and critical of the 49ers is they waited almost 2 weeks before or after the accident to report that he had the accident. And then it took Shanahan a few more days to say that it was his fault. I would say this, and look, I'm not saying you shouldn't ask those questions. I mean, it does seem a little suspicious, right? That they released a statement and then Adam Schefter releases it a minute later. Of course, that seemed odd. But the fact that there wasn't even a citation given out, and at the time they said there was nobody at fault. Come to find out, Shanahan was at fault. He said he was at fault.
Right.
But I, if you don't get a citation, and they say no one's at fault, or do you even see the report? I mean, Shanahan's dealing with possibly almost losing an eye, or no, he did almost lose an eye apparently. 3 broken ribs, busted nose. Busted hand. Busted hand.
40 some odd stitches in his face.
I mean, he's dealing with that stuff. I mean, it's like, that's like life stuff. Not like, oh, let me get back so I can make a statement and try. Now, could the Niners have done it? Maybe, but maybe they wanted to see where Shanahan was at in terms of his
medical stuff too.
Well, yeah, like I didn't have a huge problem with it. I see where people did think that, hey, what's going on here? Was Shanahan receiving preferential treatment because he's a coach of the 49ers? It doesn't sound that way. I mean, Shanahan said, I did it. It was my fault. I dropped my phone. I went to pick up my phone. And as I was looking up, the airbags deployed. So he's the one that was at fault. And
well, that's a citation in itself. You're looking at your phone while you're.
Yeah.
I don't nitpick.
We don't want to nitpick.
You know what? That tells me that the Niners have got their shit locked up, though.
They do.
I mean,
yeah, there's no doubt.
How many times you seen something like that happen? And Adam Schefter or one of those guys, they're on the phone and getting all the info. Somebody could have spilled the beans. Nobody spilled the beans. Nobody from the hospital. Nobody from the police.
I know.
Nobody from the Niners.
Didn't.
Nobody knew anything. Yeah. That's pretty impressive because that doesn't happen nowadays. Nobody is able to keep stuff quiet like that.
No, there's no
doubt.
I
mean, it was a car crash. Nobody was drunk. You're just talking about releasing medical records now. And I mean, that's sensitive.
Well, I think they were like, who was at fault? I think everybody. That's kind of the problem with everybody now. And I don't know if it's a bad thing, good thing. I'm not a journalist. And you've seen me enough. In the next hour and a half, you'll figure out none of us are journalists. You probably won't take an hour and a half.
I dabbled.
None of us can spell journalists.
You probably won't fucking take that long to figure that out. But no one, and people were saying, well, how about Ricky Pearsall? They didn't cover that up. I'm like, fucking dude was shot down in wasn't he in Union Square?
Yeah.
We had to cover that one up. Dude shot at Union Square. You were going to cover that one up. Or I think somebody brought up, what about Alden Smith when he got into his accident? That was during the season. When someone gets in an accident, and it was a DUI, by the way, and he gets into an accident, and then he doesn't if it's during the season, I guarantee the Niners would have had to release it the night of, because Shanahan wouldn't have showed up to practice the next day. They had 2 weeks off, didn't have to share the information, didn't feel the need to share the information. I can see where people say it's a little suspicious. I get that, but it just seems to me like, look, he did something that you shouldn't do. You shouldn't be on your phone when you're driving. Something that we all have done, that we all know we shouldn't do. And then when you drop your phone, what do a lot of us do? Do one of these. You kind of look down. You're like, oh, I think I can get it. I got it with my fingers. Let me look down just for a second. And then you look down for a second and bam. So
things can change.
I tell my wife to pick it up.
That's what you're going to get today. That's what we're talking about. That's right. Right after he tells her to take off the apron, he says, pick that up.
I can see
it.
Make
me a turkey pot pie.
Driving that UPS truck around every day, I can see into people's cars.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking at people just.
You ever seen anything good? You ever seen anything?
Oh, yeah. I've seen.
Well, elaborate.
What'd you see?
I mean, what is this? Are there kids watching?
I don't know.
Well, I've seen a couple.
We can imagine.
Couple female passengers head bobbing.
Oh
yeah, I've seen.
Oh, they had good
twice.
Music playing. Good music playing.
Twice.
Yeah, she was like.
The guy was making a left in front of me, and I was at the light, and he just looked at me like. I go, okay. Keep
I got a
on
package
trucking.
for you.
Keep on trucking.
You know what? He was giving
No.
her his package.
Yeah, he had a package for him. He's like,
Whatever.
I got the package. What are you talking about?
I've seen a few things.
What can Brown do for you? So look, to put a bow on it, look, it was an accident. He was at fault. I could see him having to deal with all this stuff, so his mind's not on the police report, coming out, making a statement, trying to figure out where his health is at, and trying to get all that like in line before the Niners make a statement. And then no one was going to camp. He wasn't going to be missed. I know some people feel like, hey, we need to know. We should know. You do know. You did know. You just didn't know right away. And it wasn't like during the season. During the season, you would have known that night. You would have known because he would have not been at practice. He would have been missing games. You would have known, and you'd have had every right to know at that point as a football fan or fan of the team. But during the offseason, I don't know. It didn't hit me as much as it's hit a lot of people out there that want to say, there's a conspiracy.
But is it the off season? I mean, that's 2 weeks prior to when they start camp.
But here's
that is major time for them. And they're getting their playbooks already. They're going over all this stuff that way, getting their practice plans going. And you would think, and I would love you to ask Barros or Mayoko if they, off the air, if they knew and just didn't report it, because those guys are there every day.
Apparently
and they're
gonna one person knew.
Well, but they're gonna notice if Kyle's not in the office.
Yeah,
those guys are around the office all day, every day.
Yeah, but there is no reason to be there because they weren't even starting camp yet.
But they're still. That's.
But I don't know if the reporters are around camp before camp starts.
I don't know.
If they're just around the facility.
Ask them that.
What were you gonna say?
Well, this is a nothing burger. If everybody had known 2 weeks earlier, would it have made any difference?
No.
Nothing.
No.
Wouldn't have changed anything.
No.
No, that's kind of my point. Is that everybody found out?
It's a car accident.
Everybody found out.
It's a car accident.
If it wouldn't have been head on, and Kyle wouldn't have gotten hurt, and he would have reached down to get his phone, and let's say he would have clipped the car, and it would have been a fender bender, a true fender bender. Yeah. Nobody's hurt. You exchange information, give it to the insurance, and that's it. Would we have needed to know that? Would we have needed to know that? So I don't know. That's just mine, but I know a lot of people feel differently. That they feel like they want to know now. Every time something happens, and again during the season, you would have have every right to know. I just think at this time, didn't make much sense to me. And well, you ask. I'm drinking a Fieldwork.
Pulp.
She asked. Fieldwork.
Pulp.
You got a pulp. We got two pulps. The Hills and Valley. Bergie's got a Wondrous.
Going with the green arrow.
Let's see. I'm going to pronounce Rudzenka.
Rudzenka. Yes, a Czechoslovakian lager.
11 degree P, whatever that is. Czech lager. It's
11 degree P is what happens.
It's a delicately balanced, refreshingly clean and crisp Czech lager.
Is it delightful?
It doesn't say that, but I think it is.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. I wonder it's got some good.
I enjoy it.
Good,
it's 5.0%.
It's perfect.
It's okay.
All right, let's get to our and again, comments. Welcome. You want to throw stuff in there? Totally cool. Anything that's going on. I don't have the time to get into everybody's bitterness of the Warriors right now and their lack of efforting to get a better team around Steph. We're not doing that right now. You guys can do that. You guys are on a heater right now with that stuff. There's about 7 or 8 people that just
what could they have really done though?
Some people wanted to get Jaylen Brown. It's LeBron.
Yeah.
What was LeBron going to do for him?
It would have been fun to watch.
It would have been a circus. It would have been awesome. I would have loved it. It would have got him a 6 seed.
Giannis would have been a good one.
But Giannis wasn't coming. Giannis didn't want to come here.
I know.
What could you?
I just said.
And what are they going to give up for Giannis?
It would have been a good one.
You might.
Giannis would have been great.
Brown, but for
guess what? Wemby'd be great too.
Yeah.
We could get Wemby.
We could trade Moody
could you have
and
could you have come close to matching?
Moody.
Give up all our
set for Brown.
What's that?
Could you have come close to matching what the Sixers sent?
They said the reports are that during the season, the Celtics and Warriors talked, and it would have been Brown for 4 number ones and Jimmy Butler to make the salaries work, I assume. And if I'm the Celtics, I'm like, that would work for me. But if I'm getting 2 number ones in Butler or 3 number ones in Butler, everybody thinks in this trade like Paul George stinks. He didn't stink.
No, he
Paul
doesn't.
George is a good player. He's just
Yeah.
not what he was,
Stinks.
and he's not.
He doesn't
He
stink.
didn't stink. You don't watch enough hoops to tell me he stinks.
Dude, he's never healthy.
But when he's on the court, he's still
Well,
Okay,
that's a
solid.
different
When?
argument.
Well, you
If
never
ifs
know.
and
Well,
buts were candy
he
and
could-
nuts,
he could be on the court the whole year this year.
What's his
Ooh,
best
yeah,
ability?
my jokes now.
Not availability.
exactly. Exactamundo.
Well, I tell you what,
Thank you, Fonz.
there's not a chance Jimmy Butler will be available for the first half of the year. That I can
Yeah.
guarantee you.
Well, that's true.
I mean, at least Paul George has a chance to be.
And then you
A
got to
chance to be
figure it's
available.
going to be at least a few months before he kind of trusts that knee too.
But the question is,
Yeah.
do you want to give up if you're the Warriors? Do you want to give up 4 number ones?
No way.
yeah, it's a lot
I got
mean,
the solution for the
for a
Warriors.
guy that's how old is Giannis?
You got
32, 33.
Around there.
Hold on,
approximately.
David got a solution for the Warriors.
There's a guy named Jonathan Kaminga. You bring him to the
He's a free agent.
He's
It's
still
signed
out
him.
there.
I think he is still
He
out
is
there.
still out there.
Which
You know
kinda,
what?
Which kind of proves the Warriors' point, does it not?
Yeah, it does.
Which kind of proves the Warriors' point. The Hawks could have signed him for like another year, I think. Picked up the option. And they're like, "Now we're good." And it's like so Kaminga. Everybody wanted to keep Jordan Poole too. By the way, what's Jordan Poole done since he left the Warriors?
Nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Is he still in the league?
Exactly.
Jordan Poole.
Yeah, making $30 million, and good for him.
You know what?
Got a good contract, helped him win a championship. But everybody's like, "Oh, I can't believe you traded him." He'd have been. I'm like, "Well, what's happened to him since he left the Warriors?"
We talked about this. In my opinion, you know what? Status quo. Hope guys get healthy. Try and eke into the playoffs. Build for your future. Get good. draft
If the
picks.
Warriors stay healthy,
they're not gonna. They're
if
not,
they stay healthy the whole year, are they a playoff team? I mean, a
Yes.
good playoff team.
No,
Yeah,
A
not
4 or
good one,
5
but they
seed,
can-
maybe.
they can
maybe
sneak
it's
in.
5 or 6.
Okay, well,
I would
you just
say.
Yeah,
hope
and
for the
then-
best.
And then you know, build from there because
Yes, we haven't
you're
seen
not
him
going to
show.
win it all right now. And if you go trade for guys, people that say we want LeBron's 40, 41,
42.
42, either way, they're not going to win it all with
Yes.
LeBron.
It'll be 42, I think.
Did you
maybe.
say Haley was in the chat?
She said I can't believe you guys can't see me.
Where's Haley in the chat? There's Haley.
There she
Oh,
is.
I told you. You asked me what beer I was drinking, Haley, and I told you Hills and Valley.
It's fantastic,
How's the weather over here? Fantastic. 80. It's beautiful.
especially in the shade.
Are the animals still alive? I always worry when I leave. But Haley takes care of them. If Haley and I aren't there, then I do worry about the animals. I'm like, just keep them alive till I get home, please. Just feed
And well,
them.
Lori's not there
Try to keep
either,
them
so
alive. So it should be back. She'll be back today. All right, let's get to because I to kind of wrap it up on the Warriors. If you're going to give up a boatload of draft picks to get someone you think can help you win a championship or be one of the top teams, like if they added Jaylen Brown, they're still not better than the Spurs or the Thunder. So you're 3 seed at best. Maybe you have a chance to win a championship, but that's if Steph stays healthy. He had that runner's knee last year. That sounds like something that could crop up at any time. Draymond stays healthy. Porzingis, he has not been a bastion of health. Horford was hurt last year quite a bit. I mean, this team's old. They're the AARP Warriors. And if that is a massive capital I and an F, if they can stay healthy. Yes, you put Steph on a team surrounded by good players, you're going to give yourself a shot because that's how good Steph is. But I think we keep expecting Steph to be as good as he has been. And it's been amazing he's been this good for this long. At some point, there's going to be a dip.
well, realistically, how many games can you count on Steph to be out there full time? I mean,
I would say 60.
exactly. So you're talking, roughly 3/4 of the season. So if there's a quarter of the season, you're probably not going to have him playing in the game. How many of those games are you going to compete in if he's the guy? I don't know. I mean, they got to get somebody that can put the ball in the hoop if they think they're going to compete and get a playoff spot. They've got to get a guy that can fill it up when he's not in there because they've really struggled scoring points if he's not scoring points.
All right, let's get to some. Since we're there, the Warriors could have beat the Sixers offers for Jaylen Brown. I don't understand why they weren't interested. Well, I just told you they didn't want to give up 4 first-round picks. That's the whole point. Like they didn't want to give up the 4 first-round picks, and we could debate that. We could argue that. You may think, hey, if you get Jaylen Brown on this team, then you have a good chance to do something once you get to the playoffs. I don't know. Again, what if Steph gets hurt? What if Porzingis gets hurt? What if Horford gets hurt? Like they what if Jimmy Butler comes back and he's not Jimmy Butler halfway through the season, right? I mean, there's so many ifs on this that you're going to risk your future for one chance at maybe being the third best team in the Western Conference. And to me, that just doesn't. The risk reward doesn't add up for me.
Yeah,
for me personally,
it doesn't.
So 3 firsts, maybe, but I don't know. I mean, again, you're still counting on guys to be healthy. You're counting on guys to be healthy.
I might do it. I'd do it for Giannis, but I don't think I'd do it for Brown.
Wasn't any trade ultimately hinged on whether or not the other team wanted Jimmy Butler?
Yeah, I think so.
Salary-wise, so
yeah, that's why.
yeah.
Well, that's why
I just think
Boston.
that's something that
That's why Boston
It's
wanted
lost.
4 first rounders, because Butler wasn't going to play the first half of the year. Like, Boston's still competing. Boston still wants to win. Now, I don't know how likely it is, but Mazzulla's a hell of a coach, and they got a good system over there, and Tatum's a fantastic player.
Mitchell Robinson.
it's a big
Yeah,
assumption
Mitchell
to assume
Robinson
that
they
any team
signed.
would want to take on Jimmy Butler hurt with that.
Yeah, I
think.
don't know. But there's a lot of people that make it seem like it's a no-brainer.
How old
Because-
is Butler?
Butler's probably 35, 36. But there's a lot of people that make it seem like it's a no-brainer. And not that this is just a no-brainer, that the Warriors front office has kind of failed. And look, they haven't been perfect. There's no doubt about it. There's different things they could have made, different moves they could have made. I hate when people bring up the draft picks, because I can go over NFL drafts, baseball drafts, hockey drafts, basketball drafts every year and look at it and go, oh, look we could have had that guy instead of this guy, or that guy instead of this guy, or that guy. And
I love doing that.
every draft.
I do that all the time.
Of course you do.
It's really for like weak-minded people. But
There were rumors about the Nuggets trading Jamal Murray for Jaylen Brown.
I did see that.
Yeah.
I did see that, and I wouldn't do that, because I think Murray.
If you're the Nuggets, you wouldn't do that?
no,
Really?
because I think Murray works better. With people don't understand this either. Jaylen Brown's going to be making $70 million a year.
That's it?
$70 million.
I could see
Like you
Jalen
didn't let Jaylen Brown
and
eat up
Draymond.
35% of your freaking.
Yeah. Well, who
Salary
doesn't
cap?
with Draymond? There's
Oh,
very
everybody
few.
does it with
Yeah.
Draymond. Everybody does it. That's what we used to have this discussion on the air. Who are the people? And I'll give you like 20 years of Bay Area. Who are the people in the Bay Area, sports coaches, whoever, that you only loved them because they played for your team, and you would have hated them if they'd have played or coached for somebody else?
Number one.
Draymond,
Barry, Will Clark,
Jeff
maybe?
Jeff Kent.
Will Clark.
Yeah, I said that.
I don't know if you'd have hated Will Clark.
I love Will Clark.
Yeah,
I don't know
well,
if
he
you'd have
was just
hated him playing for another
intense.
team, but yeah, he was intense.
Yeah.
Jim Harbaugh, you would have hated
Oh,
him.
yeah.
You would have hated him. He was coaching like
Oh,
Seattle.
No
Oh,
question.
you'd have hated Jim
No
Harbaugh.
question about it. Oh God.
Tom Tolbert.
Oh, everybody hated me. They would have hated me.
You know,
No, I was so bad. They would have loved me. They said, bring him, put him in. We're good.
yeah, Draymond for sure. Draymond is right at the top of that
Draymond
list.
and Barry are the top two. They're the absolute. I'm trying to think, is there a Niner that everyone loved?
Over the last 20 years.
Greenlaw.
I could tell you one person they wouldn't love if he hadn't played it was Charles Haley. Because
Yeah, they probably hated it when he played for the
for sure.
Cowboys.
For sure.
Yeah.
And Terrell Owens is another one.
Oh, T.O.
T.O. I mean, we loved him when he
That's a
was
good-
here.
good
And I
Nowitzki play for us for a couple years.
Did you hear
a
T.O.
long time
has
after he
the-
started his career. Yeah.
I think they hated him when he was here.
Yeah.
They're just like, fucking, I can't wrap my arms around this guy.
That guy was good, though.
Oh, he's
Roman
pretty
Husky
good.
was fantastic.
He was
good.
awesome.
Well, when you're 99% synthetic, I mean, that goes like a fucking walking, talking android out there. Fucking allegedly.
But he
I
had
know for
B.O.
sure. What's that?
He had B.O.
You did T.O. had B.O.?
He had
I just
B.O.
cracked one.
That's what we have to deal with right there.
All right, let's Max sent us a whole bunch of things, and one of the things I wanted to get into, since we have a Laker fan here, who's better at their peak, Steph Curry or Kobe Bryant?
I've been thinking about this one.
I bet you have, because Jeff does like Steph, and by the way, Jeff is he does like the Warriors, not as much as the Lakers, of
That's
course.
gay.
He's a fanatical.
Warriors' second favorite team.
There is no second.
Yeah, because he was a Warrior for the longest. I was a Warrior.
So I
fan
mean,
for
yeah,
a
the
little
Clippers
while.
are like your third or fourth favorite.
You
No,
sure the
no,
Hornets are your fifth?
Tom was a Clipper.
Clippers are no.
It was the Clippers.
As a Laker fan, Clippers are a hard.
Are you
no.
a fan of the Canary Island team?
Caja Canaria?
That's a pass.
There is a point to having your favorite team as a youth and as an adult. It does
Ute?
because you're Ute.
Did you say Ute?
2 Utes.
Ute?
Yeah.
So
By the way, I do hold the record. I saw that somebody posted on Twitter a few months ago that I hold the record in the Canary Islands for scoring in your debut. I had 38 points in my debut. Over
What?
there.
wow,
Still hold
nice.
it.
Yeah, I think I still hold the record
That's
over
nice.
there.
That's
Yeah.
a good. That,
I'm gonna go back.
You
to
dropped a 38
Thank you.
special on there.
dropped a 38 bomb on him. I think we were playing Real Madrid too. I
Wow.
was just
Was
hoist-
Messi on Real
I was-
Madrid?
No, I don't think he was. I
Mbappe,
was,
was he
I
still
was
playing?
hoisting. I was coming down on the break and just pulling threes, and I was like, "Oh boy!" These are
How was
going-
your defense in that
Is
game?
it? I don't know. I don't remember my defense. I remember people. Like, I remember when I went to halftime. Fucking some of the players were smoking.
Or your assist total?
They're like,
Was your assist total up there too?
probably not. Probably not.
Did you go
Rebounding total was
double?
okay. I don't know. I don't remember rebounds. I just remember.
Did you win?
Hell no. No, Real Madrid.
It was all in garbage time.
No,
He scored 38 in the last 4 minutes.
no, garbage time could have been the last 3 quarters. Real Madrid smoked us. They were good. They were like the team. Okay, so you've thought about it.
So Kobe's my guy.
Okay,
I
Kobe's
grew
your
up-
guy.
Watched his whole career, but I also grew up just loving shooting 3-pointers. Just
How many 3-pointers you make in your life?
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
And then you woke up.
I gotta go with Steph. As hard as it is.
Oh,
to
well,
say.
that's something. Coming
That's
from
a
Lakers
hard.
fan
I
and a
agree with
Kobe
Jeff.
guy.
That is a hard decision because you think about 3 championships in a row
So,
at a peak.
Kobe
The Black Mamba?
Kobe had.
Oh
I
my
love
God.
Kobe's the best bad shot maker. The best bad
Is that a
shot
compliment?
maker. Yeah, because he could make them.
What
Yeah,
did
but should you
Kobe
have taken
shoot
him?
in his career
he was
from
good
3?
at 'em.
And then
Did
Steph.
Kobe make the players around him better?
Yeah,
I would say yeah.
his
Would
will
you?
his will to win was right there.
And he
next to
made some
fucking-
worse.
Right there next to Jordan.
He did.
I mean, he
He
wanted
made
to
some
rip your
worse.
heart out. But Steph is he's just different. I mean, his shooting skill is just off the charts. Like nobody,
Hey, Mark, you got me.
nobody has ever been
Crazy.
able to do what he's
I
done.
No.
think it was like a blue corn lager.
It's
So-
It's like a
it's
beer
amazing.
bottle.
There's been some great shooters.
It's
in
like
the
Oh
league.
yeah, there's
It's
been a lot
in
of
a
great
cylinder
shooters.
To me,
can.
I don't know
Like,
about you,
for
but
me, it was Steve Kerr.
it was.
He
Steve
was
was,
the best shooter. Ever.
and you know, knowing Steve and playing with Steve, the guy didn't miss.
No,
And
he
you
didn't.
play a game of horse with him, you're
Yeah.
barely going to get an opportunity to shoot. But
Steph
but the
is-
difference between him and Steph is
yeah,
so big.
He's just on another level.
Yeah, no.
It's just it's fun to watch him do his thing.
It's
The
crazy.
thing that makes Steph the greatest shooter of all time, and specifically the greatest long range shooter of all time, but he's just a great shooter.
Does he have a range?
Forty?
Yeah, as soon as he steps in the gym,
40?
he's within range.
I guess,
As soon as he
but
steps in the
he
gym,
is a high percentage, high volume shooter. Most guys that are high volume aren't high percentage, and
Yeah.
most guys that are high percentage are high volume.
exactly.
Because you remember
Yeah.
Steve needed someone to draw, kick it to him, and he'd have his feet set and he'd catch it and shoot it. You're talking about a
He
guy whose their
creates.
complete entire defense is built on stopping him,
and he still gets it.
and he
done.
still gets it done. And he's coming off screens, and he's going between his legs. He's going behind his back. He's doing the in and out dribble. He's doing the step backs, and he's still launching 10 threes a game, making 40%. I mean, it is astounding what he can do. Like Clay, if you put those two in a gym just standing there shooting, I don't know who would win. I don't know if Steph would beat Clay. I don't know.
Was Clay that good?
I'll take Steph. Clay's a great shooter.
Clay
Yeah.
can shoot, but
Clay
I'm
can
talking
heat
about
up.
a condition where you catch and shoot. Clay couldn't do what Steph can do. He couldn't come off and
Right.
do all the wiggle stuff and launch
Just
threes.
catch and
And
shoots. Yeah.
he was a catch and shoot, maybe one side step.
Right.
He could get it. But Steph, the only guy that's comparable to Steph is Damian Lillard. And he's not as good as Steph. And I always hate saying that because Damian Lillard's a Hall of Fame.
Reggie
Awesome
Miller?
player.
No?
Dame's
Yeah, but
good.
Reggie didn't shoot with the range that Lillard did. And he didn't shoot up the dribble. And
Yeah,
the
he didn't
crossovers
shoot
and
the
all-
bombs.
because nobody did.
Well, and
No,
then
nobody did.
but Reggie was 6'8" too.
Yeah,
it was
Reggie, yeah.
different.
And he was able to shoot over guys,
Right.
and Steph has to create.
And then
the
Ray
distance,
Allen,
the step back, and the thing.
Yeah.
Those step backs to me are the most impressive because he's going against guys that are usually a couple inches taller.
Yeah.
Ray
usually.
Allen was pretty
Ray Allen,
impressive.
great shooter.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great shooters.
Yeah,
Kyle
there's a lot of
Korver,
great shooters.
great
Del
shooter.
Curry.
Doug McDermott is a great shooter. Del
Is there
Curry,
any
great
relation?
shooter.
Bird, great shooter.
Bird,
Yeah.
great shooter. He always gets forgotten just because he didn't shoot that many threes.
Right.
But again, nobody really shot that many threes back then. If I had to say, boy, that's a tough one. The fact that you say Steph, that surprised me a little bit because I think
Steph is just so unique.
he is. But the one thing that separates them during their prime is Kobe was a tenacious defender.
He was during his
And
that's
and
true.
Steph was never a plus defender. He got better as he got stronger, and he's a good team defender, and he was able to hold up a little bit better as his body kept getting bigger and stronger. But that's not even comparable. Not even comparable defense between Steph and Kobe. I mean, Kobe was an elite defender when he wanted to be. At some point, it got too much. Like, you can't score and be the best. It's just hard to use up that much energy on the court.
What was
I
Kobe? Was he 6'6"?
6'6"?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
Steph 6'3".
6'4".
Yeah, 6'3", 6'4".
Okay.
Right around
Well, I
there.
mean, that kind of helps too for defending.
But I think it's they're really, really, really close. They're just so different.
Yeah,
You know,
very
Kobe
different.
didn't come. Kobe kind of came into the league when the threes weren't as big a deal, and they started getting bigger as he got a little bit older, and then it just got going in 2010, 2011, like a little bit before that, but where teams were just firing up. I'll give you a stat that kind of blows me away. When I was playing, I
He had
think
39 points, 9 rebounds, 1 short,
did I 39
Almost.
and 9?
2 assists.
9 boards.
Look at that.
Wow, 9 for
I had 2 assists.
17.
5 for
5 for
6 from
6.
3.
What?
Look at that. You know
High
what?
volume.
All right, hold on a
5%.
second. Hold on a second.
What the
Kobe,
hell
Steph,
happened?
or me in my prime. Like that was my prime. That one game was my prime. So if
It
you
doesn't
say-
say that Tom shot
And it
56
was
shots.
FC Barcelona, by the way.
It says right there, 9 for 17.
Oh,
It was
oh,
FC
okay.
Barcelona.
39
not
I
Real.
can't see it.
Okay, that was the other top team. Okay.
39 points on 17 shots.
They-
That's good efficiency right there.
That's fucking. So I'm gonna put myself in the conversation. Like, if that's my prime, one game, or I could put the Spurs game when I had 27 against.
And let's go back. How many guys were smoking at halftime?
3, 4, 5. I was like, what the fuck? I go get another half to play, and you're smoking in here.
Did
And
you get a
then-
coffee poured on your head from the crowd?
Somebody was drinking coffee at halftime. There were arenas.
Coffee aid.
Chicken wire.
There were
wasn't there?
arena. No, that not there.
No.
Not in Spain. But there were people that were smoking in the crowd. I was like, hey, we're fucking trying to play basketball here. Our lungs are kind of important. What are you doing?
Was it the weird key back then too?
The trapezoid key?
Yeah,
Kinda,
yeah.
I think it
The,
was. I think it
Olympic
was.
key,
Yeah.
international key.
And,
Max,
and
go ahead and keep that bottom
you-
line.
could
up
you
the whole show.
goaltend back
I
then,
like
too?
looking at that.
Could you goaltend it back then too?
I think you could,
If
yeah.
it hit the rim,
I
you could
think
knock
you
it
could.
off.
I think you could.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sit here and look at that. 39 and 9. That's pretty
Did
good.
you score 39 points on your
The
whole
5 for
career with the
6
Clippers?
three-pointers, that was the most impressive.
Are you fucking
International
drunk?
three-point line.
Did you have any other games that you scored
Just a
39 or more in that league?
Huh?
In between,
Was that the most you
still.
scored in that league?
Longer
No,
in
I had
college.
46 later in
5
the
or
season.
6 in college would
So-
be solid.
You
Why'd
know
you
what,
ever
though?
leave? Jeez.
Okay. Well, I left because they didn't want me on the team anymore. They wanted to get rid of me. They actually asked for my passport, so I couldn't leave because they thought I was going to leave, so they wanted to get rid of me. They actually made up a story and put it in the paper, and I'm sure they figured, well, he's not going to be able to read it, right? He didn't speak Spanish.
You didn't take any Spanish in
I did
Arizona.
not. No hablo yo something. So no, I didn't. And they made up a story that I was skipping practices, going to the nude beach.
If they would have said
With his clothes on.
casino, it might have been more believable.
That would have been believable. We actually did have a
Or he
practice.
was playing in video games.
Dude, we did have a practice one time as a conditioning practice. We ran on the beach. It was running on a nude beach. I thought we were all going to get whiplash. Running on a nude beach. Like, who goes out and runs on a nude beach? Like, what is this? So yeah, they didn't want me because
look
they
at that
wanted.
one
They thought it was going to be what?
versus Rio.
Yeah, that was
46
40 on
points?
16 shots.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, that's almost
6 of 8
that's almost 3
3-pointers.
points a shot.
Did they get you got 5 points for a shot
One
in
assist.
Spain?
Yeah, I was like, it was like rock and jock basketball.
Why'd they want to get rid of you?
Because they wanted somebody that was more of an inside. They thought they had more. They thought they had plenty of perimeter players. But they
We
didn't.
don't want 46 points.
So they said, yeah, we're gonna get rid of him. Yeah, you
Yeah,
fucking,
shooting like that. Yeah,
yeah, just
let's
keep
get rid of him.
Yeah, just keep rotating between that and the other one. 46 on 16. Suck it. That's fucking killing it over there.
Did you get a statue outside the stadium?
I'm moving back.
Did you get a bobblehead doll?
I did not get a bobblehead doll. The craziest thing about Spain, though, is like you got to get used to as a player. The whole town shuts down for 3 hours during the afternoon, and you're like, "Well, we can get something to eat." Nope, can't get anything to eat. And dinner starts at 10. So you go out and you're like, "I'm hungry." It's like, nope, dinner doesn't start till 10. If you go to a club, they can go to a lot of them, but a few of them, they don't get started until midnight. So if you go to a club at 11
you gotta eat dinner
p.m.,
first.
it's empty. Midnight, it's rocking.
What time's
1
everything
o'clock.
open up?
Oh, normal time.
Ooh, that's
Normal
rough
time,
then.
but they just shut it down at 1. Shut it down right when I'm waking up. Like, what are we doing? You shutting it down right when I'm waking up? That's when you know what magazine I bought religiously? when I was
Jugs?
over there. Close. Playboy. Because
Hey now.
Playboy was the
Hey now.
only magazine they had in English.
Oh,
It
so
was
you
the
read it
only
for the
one.
articles?
Huh?
You bought it for the
I
article.
read it for the- Yeah, I was reading the articles like this.
This was pre-internet.
The only one they had. I didn't care what it was. It could have been fucking boar hunting. And if it had been in English, I would have bought it.
36D,
I was like-
34.
And then if you go into the supermarket, you can buy like a whole hog leg that's just on a hook, sitting there in
Yeah, I
the
do
meat, in
that
the
all
meat
the time.
section.
Like leg of pork,
And
leg
the,
of
wor-
lamb,
the,
leg
the
of pork.
worst,
It's like Costco business.
the worst is though, they have like rabbits and they have the fucking entrails pulled out and just sitting there, and you buy it.
People
and
like that.
I guess I don't know if they use entrails in a sauce or something. I have
sure
no
they
idea
do,
what they
yeah.
use them for, but I'm like that.
Tom, you utilize everything
Rabbit
in the
stew.
animal if you really want to make
I know.
use of it.
I know, but I was like, this is too
I
much for me. Okay, so what do you guys, Kobe and Steph?
Oh. I'm going with Kobe because he won 3 in a row.
Okay,
I mean, I was a Shaq guy, and I kind of I loved Kobe, the young Kobe, when he became in the
Or you
league.
like number 8, Kobe.
I loved Kobe Ocho.
what are you saying? You
Yes.
like the pre-Denver Kobe,
Yeah,
the pre-Colorado Kobe?
I loved to watch Kobe play, but I didn't really care for him. And I was a Shaq guy, and when I found out that it was Shaq or Kobe, and he got rid of Shaq, I kind of, but for him to score 71 in a real game, the other one they got an 81, was it?
81.
That was a bullshit game.
What do you
Was
mean
it-
bullshit?
No. The 81 was good game.
Oh, okay, the 81
The
was
60 was the one where he was
the last game
retiring.
of the season. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we just
Well,
tossed
right.
it up.
But I mean, that's
Right,
what everybody
right.
wanted to see.
Right before,
I know,
I
I
didn't
know,
blame
it
him
made
for that.
sense,
right
but
before the 81-point game, like 2 games earlier, though, he was playing Dallas. He had 61 at the end of the third quarter, more than Dallas had at the end of the third quarter. Didn't even play in the fourth. He probably could have broken at that game too.
he was in his prime, in his moves, in his separation, in his jump shot, the closest thing I've seen to Jordan.
Yeah.
Is he a top 10 player in history?
Top 10 is
Let's
Kobe? Yeah.
that's a lot of good guys.
Okay, name them. No, wait.
Michael?
Okay.
Okay.
Kobe.
Okay,
Kobe
stop.
second.
What?
Okay,
let-
has to be above Kobe because you picked.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
you were
know.
saying you liked career. You say best peak. Best
sorry.
peak. Kobe's career.
We're
Okay,
talking.
leave Kobe
What?
out of it. Leave Kobe
Kobe's
out of
career has
it.
been better.
Than
He's better.
Steph's?
Yeah, well, yeah,
Oh, come on.
yeah.
Okay,
He has
give me
5
your 10
rings.
without Kobe then.
Without Kobe.
Without Kobe.
Kurt
Michael?
Rambis.
Yep.
Oh, jeez, that's tough. Top 10.
Top
I'll
10.
be able to do top 5.
AC Green.
I'm gonna put.
Are we really thinking this hard about?
Come on, it's
ending
not very
LeBron?
hard. You said
Pass.
Michael.
Pass.
Oop,
Let
pass?
me think about it for a
Leave
minute.
pass. All right,
You
David,
got Michael, LeBron right there. Bill Russell,
Yeah.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson. There's
putting
5
Shaq-
right
I'm
there.
putting Shaq in the top 10. Shaq
Hard
was
change the
Shaq's
game.
most dominant player.
Wilt
ever.
Chamberlain or Shaq?
Chamberlain's
Ever.
pretty
Wilt
dominant.
Chamberlain, most dominant player
Yeah,
ever.
he would have gotten bodied around by Shaq.
Shaq
It
might have
depends
been
on
the
what
most
part of
dominant
When
player.
career.
Shaq was a rookie, he was 306.
Wilt Chamberlain averaged
and
50 points a
agile.
game.
He could
Averaged
dance.
50
There's only one
points a
guy here
game.
that played with Shaq. as
Shaq
rookie,
was Shaq.
Okay? Let me talk.
50 points a game.
46.
The Jabberwockies.
Would you? Okay.
Shaq had
That's
good.
right.
Shaq
You
has
put,
good
you
footwork.
put him ahead of Larry Bird.
I hope I didn't sell you
Kobe.
Shaq?
No,
Shaq.
Kobe.
No.
Okay, so
Shaq-
Bird there.
Shaq's
There's
the most
Bird.
dominant.
Do you put him ahead of Tim Duncan?
Shaq?
No. I'm still.
Kobe.
We're going top 10.
Or we're just going Kobe? I thought we were.
You
taking
said Kobe
out
top
of it.
10. We
We
said
are
Kobe
taking
top
Kobe
10.
out
Are
of it.
you
We're
putting
trying
him
to
ahead
build
of?
the top 10 without Kobe.
And you said Shaq's in there. So okay, that's fine.
Who are the automatics? Is what we're asking you. Who are the automatics? in the
Magic,
top 10?
Larry.
Yeah,
Michael.
Magic, Larry, Michael,
Magic, Larry, Michael, Kareem,
Duncan.
Bill Russell,
LeBron,
Duncan.
yeah.
Malone.
And you said Shaq.
Shaq's going in.
So that's 8.
Jerry West.
He's
he's
kind of
borderline.
borderline.
Hakeem.
Bill Russell. You
Hakeem?
said.
Hakeem?
No, maybe.
I don't know if I
Really?
put a
Okay.
team in there.
Maybe. He might be.
Maybe a
Steph.
I'm putting Steph in there.
Okay, that's
Okay.
9.
Amen.
Because I think Steph could be a top 10 guy.
I think he is.
I think he could be a top 10 guy.
Barkley.
You said Kareem, right? Right.
Yeah, we got Kareem.
Okay. Yeah.
Chamberlain. You didn't say Kareem
I didn't
Chamberlain.
say
yet.
Will.
How about the Big O, Oscar
can't-
Robinson? Oscar Robertson.
the Will? Yeah, I gotta go Will.
Gotta go
Gotta
Will.
Will.
And Joker.
Yeah, you gotta,
Joker
what about,
will be there.
Joker?
He's not there yet. Joker will be there though.
Do you think he needs to win another title, or
I don't
just
know.
play like he's playing?
I don't know. I mean, I think at that stage
That's
Of,
pretty,
like,
pretty
great-
similar right there.
of like greatness,
He added Shaq and Curry.
I mean, no, that's a great.
That's a good top 10 right there.
I don't know if Kobe's in it though.
Yeah, I don't think he's in mine. He's
Who would-
close.
Who would
but,
you take off and put Kobe, or who would you put in and take Kobe out?
He put Russell Westbrook. in
Wilt Chamberlain.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but I could move. I'm just not a huge Bill Russell guy.
Oh,
there. He won. He
God.
won.
What
You're
is
gonna
it,
take the
13
ultimate
championships?
winner out of it? I don't
Yeah.
know.
6'9" at center.
Oh, he dominated.
Hey,
Would he
yeah, he had the
dominate?
arms of a 7-footer.
Some foot. Does anyone have a
I mean, he would
wingspan
bounce off
under
Shaq.
No.
their size?
Hey, you know what? In my book, he goes player coach. He was he won a championship as a player coach, head coach of the team, and a player.
Okay, then
Will that ever happen again?
Phil Jackson.
Oh, shut up! But they didn't know he played at the same time. I'm
Let me
saying.
give you ESPN's
Dummy.
top 10. See if you guys agree. Jeffrey will like this top 10.
Go. That means
Kobe's
Kobe's in there.
Yeah, they got Shaq 10, Kobe 9,
Shaq Fu.
Duncan.
Duncan 8, Larry Bird
Larry.
7,
Wimby 4.
Wilt Chamberlain 6,
So they took Steph off.
Magic Johnson 5.
So that's the difference. They took Steph
Yep,
off.
Bill Russell, Kareem,
Kareem.
LeBron, Michael. So yeah, they took Steph out and put Kobe in,
Damn.
No,
Or
not
took-
on that one.
or took
The one
Steph
that we-
out and took Shaq.
No, the
or
one
put
he's looking
Shaq
at
in
ESPN.
because Shaq was 10.
LA Times writer.
No, this is ESPN.
Steph changed the game.
Steph did change
As
the
much, if
game.
Not more than anybody.
Kareem.
And Shaq.
Look, I think if Kobe's a top 10 guy, or if he's not a top 10 guy, he's like right there.
He's right.
And I've always said this too.
Same thing with Steph.
You know, yeah.
If he's not, he should be.
And I know
should
we're
be.
doing this for the sake of just arguing and talking top 10, but
Should Pete Rose be in the Hall of Fame?
all the all those guys are you want to give me any one of those guys to start my team? I'm good.
Mhm.
Any one of those guys, I'm fine.
Yeah,
And you
think-
could probably even go to like 13, 14 and like
Oh,
you
yeah.
find guys like I'm good. Like Joker probably right now is top 20, maybe 15, but he will be top 10 at some
and,
point.
Yeah,
and
he
Karl
will be.
Malone's in that.
Karl Malone's in the
He's in
20
the
range.
ballpark, yeah.
Yeah.
Like you know who they left off too is probably I bet you is in the 10 to 15 range is Akeem.
Yeah.
I bet you Akeem's right there.
The dream.
Akeem, I mean Akeem's awesome. Dude, that dude blocked.
Even Shaq said he's the best center I ever played.
I went 1 for
So
11
quick.
against the Rockets one
Yeah.
game, and I think he blocked 6 of them.
The
Not
dream
efficient.
shake.
No, I was not efficient that game.
No.
His,
I was not
he was
efficient.
so good with his
Yeah.
back to the basket. I mean,
Who's
I don't
that?
know if
Hakeem.
Hakeem with the moves he had, he had so
The
many
Dream?
good. I mean, he was
Dream Shake.
The Dream
so
Shake.
fun to watch.
I asked one of the officials one time when Akeem did the Dream Shake on me. I was like, look, I know he played soccer. He
You're right.
has good footwork and everything. I go, but how the fuck did he get from there to there without traveling? I go, you explain that to me. He goes, if you're that talented, I might let you do it too. I was like, what the fuck's that even
Enough
mean?
said.
What does that even mean? Like, what does that mean?
Means
What
you're
it-
not as
yeah,
talented
and
as
then
the equalizer.
Craig Elo got told the same story on that Dominique spin move that it'd be like an 18-foot spin move. It's like there's no way you could get from that point to the rim with no dribbles. And I think Elo told me it was like Hugh Evans or something. He goes, isn't that a travel? And he goes, if you were that talented, I might let you do it too. Like what?
What about Giannis? Is he
maybe top 30,
top 30?
How about
Okay. What if he wins
Nowitzki?
two?
top 20?
What if Giannis wins 2 championships like in Miami?
Then you're starting to move up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what separates
KD. How about KD?
top 20.
20, yeah.
Yeah.
KD ruined his legacy.
And he's been
by
good.
leaving.
He's been like damn near the same everywhere he's went.
Yeah.
Guess what? KD might be a top 10 guy if he had to stay with the Warriors.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly.
Because guess
Yeah,
what?
you're
When
right.
he was with the Warriors and they won the 2 championships with him,
He was the best player on the team.
guess who was the MVP of the finals both times?
Yeah.
KD. He was so good. I've
What
never been able
did
to
he
quite
not
figure
like
him
it
out.
there or what?
No, yeah, Steph's team. I don't think he loved that. But I mean,
He wants it to be his team.
with him, who
But
knows? I don't
he
even
went
know.
to
then
all
you
these
go to
other
the-
teams where it wasn't his team.
I don't even know what makes him happy.
Yeah,
Hmm.
he's dumb.
I have no idea. Okay, here's another one. So I think we've settled that. Not at all. But that's okay. 'Cause that's what these arguments are for. They're so close. And I always come back to this. Kobe, Steph, I'll let you have the first pick. I'll take who you don't want. And I'll be totally fine. Okay.
First pick. I'm going.
Who would you rather
Steph.
have?
3 points are worth more than 2.
Peak years. Again, we'll go peak years. Who would you rather have? Shohei Ohtani or Barry Bonds?
Peak years. Wait, have we even hit
I'll
peak
take
years
Barry
for
Bonds.
Shohei yet?
Mark says Barry Bonds.
We
Well,
might not
I'm
even
going-
seen
I'm
his full
casting an
peak
early
years yet.
vote.
Okay, we'll
Barry
fucking
Bonds.
come back in 4 years and do this again.
Man.
Now, here's something I
Okay.
looked, because I looked at Shohei's stats.
I mean, Bonds was so. I mean, just
He
you
got
can't
one
throw the ball. You basically have
pitch
to
to hit
intentionally walk him every
Yeah,
That's
time.
the
you couldn't
thing
throw him
with
a pitch.
Bonds.
Hit it 400 feet into the water.
And here's the thing, because everybody always says Shohei pitches and hits, and that's absolutely correct. And he's going to win every MVP because of that. Because nobody can compete with that, and nobody's Barry Bonds at this stage, for a couple different reasons. But Shohei has never had a year where he's put his best pitching and best hitting together. They've been in different years. Like if you just want to use WAR as an example, and I know it's not perfect, but it gives you kind of a baseline. I think Shohei's best
Absolutely
WAR year was
nothing.
like in the 10 range because he had a 9 WAR as a batter, but he didn't pitch that year. That he also had a 6.4 year WAR year as a pitcher, but he only had a 3.1 as a batter. Barry at the end of his career was like 11-7, 11-5, 10-9. Like, and look, I don't think, do we need to pretend and say allegedly? I mean, I think we can say that he was
Pretty
juiced,
confidently. Yeah.
but just for legal reasons, let's say allegedly.
It's about what he did relative to the league.
And that's
Yeah,
a
it
great
doesn't
point,
matter.
and I talk about that all the time.
Yeah.
And what you have
Whatever
to
he did.
include his availability. He was always available.
No, but we're talking peak,
Well,
and he was available during his peak too, so
Yeah.
it really doesn't matter because Shohei has
Shohei's-
been,
has
Compared
not
to the
been.
rest of the league when he was at his peak.
he was so much better than everybody
So much
else.
better than
everybody.
So much better.
Everybody.
Yeah, it's
There's only-
untouchable, except for again, who was that name you threw out earlier? Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth. Now I'll give you another one who is that much better than everybody else, Wayne Gretzky.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
it wasn't crossing over sports.
Oh, okay.
but
Yeah, there's only a few that
Well-
I think of as better than everybody.
Yeah.
Like Jordan, Gretzky, Ruth, and Bonds at the end of his career was just like
But I think
Tiger
even,
it is
Tiger.
prime.
even,
Tiger.
even
Tiger.
Babe Ruth had, like, if you look up his numbers where he hit
Not yet.
For,
55 home runs and other teams total
he had better.
were
Yeah.
37.
Yeah, he had more home runs than other teams.
Yeah, that's
It's insane.
it's insane.
No, it's absolutely insane.
And what about your theory? Like, could Babe Ruth play right now? young Babe Ruth,
He can
18
play
years
at any
old.
level. He can play anytime.
I say yes.
Up to 111
Look,
mile an
Of
hour.
course,
Yeah,
with
he would
nutrition,
Yeah,
all
I
that
disagree
stuff,
with you.
if you gave Babe Ruth the knowledge that all the players have today,
Yeah.
he'd kill it.
he'd kill it.
Absolutely kill it.
And
Hand
I
eye,
don't think he'd
strength,
be in the
wrist.
shape he's in. I think he'd be in better shape,
He'd
obviously.
absolutely
He'd
in
be
better
working
shape.
harder that way.
Yes.
I think the biggest factor in hitters, like power hitters and stuff, their hands are super strong. Their wrists are, they just have that pop at the end. That's what I think.
You should be a hitting coach.
I should be a hitting coach.
You Walt
Keep
Ren-
working
I don't know.
the Dyna B.
Who you
keep
Walt
working
Ren-
that.
Walt Reniak?
Keep working the Dyna B.
So we all in concurrence there. It's Bonds over Shohei in his peak.
Well,
Or
if
do
you
wanna-
gave Shohei some little juice, how good would he be?
I don't know how good.
Hey.
Would he be?
I don't know.
You know what? The
And I-
fact,
what I
the
tell
fact that
Davey?
you have to think about it is pretty good
What I told David was, how do you know
at this
he's
stage
not?
because sure
Yeah,
he's still got a lot
that's
of years
true.
ahead of him.
Yes.
Yeah,
but-
might not have even
Yeah.
seen his best year yet.
Just
That's
got to stay
Here's the
healthy.
question: how many years is he going to pitch and hit? He
He's
started
at least
14.
2 or 3 more.
I
He
think
started
he's one
14
injury away
games.
from not pitching anymore.
14 games he started last year.
Oh, he's definitely one injury away
Yeah.
from not big. He's fucked
He started
I
14
know.
games
already
this
I
year.
know.
a couple times.
And he's in the perfect situation on the Dodgers.
Yeah,
you
he didn't
don't
have
need
to pitch. If
We
he
don't
didn't
need you to pitch. Just rest.
Save him
But
for
then he
the,
just
save him for the
becomes
playoffs.
a really good player, not a great player.
He's still a great player.
Yeah, he's still
If he hits, he's great.
he's still great,
I
but
mean,
not like
anybody
like,
can go 50
not like
50
all time great. Not all time great. Though.
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, we're also talking specifically hitting. I mean,
just hitting.
if we talk defense, you have to include the pitching and the outfield.
But
Bonds
yeah, he
Bonds
also
was an
DH.
okay
He
outfield. He
play
didn't have an
outfield.
arm
He's like a
strength. He had no
David
arm
no, I
strength.
know that's got to factor in because I've made this argument before. Would you rather have Ohtani or Willie Mays? Ohtani pitches, Willie Mays didn't, but Willie Mays played defense 158 games
Yep.
a year, and defense got to count for something when you're the
And he
best
was
center fielder in the
great
game.
at it, Yeah.
So I mean, he didn't have the numbers, like maybe the power numbers. Although fucking hit over
660 home runs.
So I mean, look, it's premature to talk about Ohtani in terms of like where he stacks up. You're right; he definitely has a bunch of years to go. But what makes him special is that he's a 1A pitcher, and he's a fucking best hitter in your lineup. Now, if you were just going by hitting, he hasn't even been better than Aaron Judge the last few years. Aaron Judge has been a better hitter than Shohei Ohtani, which leads me to this. We didn't even have this, and right there, Barry won 8 Golden Gloves too.
Yeah,
One
that's
gold
that's
glove, so-
amazing.
And guess what?
I'm
When
sure
you
Shohei
don't
would
play
bet
in the
on
outfield,
himself.
and you don't play in the outfield, chances of getting hurt are way, you're not going to get hurt. So he's
What if you run into somebody?
in the dugout.
No, in left field, right field.
No, I'm saying he's not playing in the field. He
Playing
doesn't
down
get a
3
chance of
games.
getting hurt.
So, let's not put too
But
much-
Barry was a good defender. He
Yeah.
didn't have a good arm, but he got to the ball quick. He
Sid
got in
Bream!
play.
8 gold gloves.
Yeah, I know.
Sid Bream.
But as Mark said, Rafael Palmeiro won a Gold Glove
Yeah,
when he
that's
played like
true.
32 games at
Put
first, which
too
was a
much
joke.
stock in that.
Okay, let me ask you guys this. So I'm gonna go off the board. This wasn't even part of what
I
Max
did
sent
not
us
do
before we get
There
to
was.
some other topics that Max sent us. I feel strongly about this. Baseball is no longer American League, National League. It's one league. Everyone plays everybody. The umps travel from American League to National League. The strike zone is fucking uniform. Everyone has a DH now. So the leagues are as close as they could possibly be. Why not have one MVP, one Cy Young, one Rookie of the Year? Why do we need to have 2? Why do we? I wish they'd just do 1 now, because it's like football, it's like basketball. Basketball is very similar to baseball. Is that you're gonna play more? You're gonna play the teams in your division a little bit more. You're gonna play the teams in your conference a little bit less than that, but a little bit more than you play the teams in the Eastern Conference, just like they do in baseball. Why do we still need? I mean, other than the players would probably raise hell about not being able to get 2 awards. Why do we need 2 awards now? Why not just have 1 MVP, 1 Cy Young, 1 Rookie of the Year, and go?
Is that kind of like
There's
in the
different
NFL,
leagues in-
just all pro? All pro in the NFL, if you're all pro, it's
First team.
the whole thing combined,
Yes,
correct?
correct.
So it would be like having the all pro team in baseball
Yeah.
instead of having an American League, National League.
Same as basketball.
Yeah,
Same as basketball,
I'm with
yeah.
you on that 100%.
Yeah.
If they're the way they're playing each other, yeah. There's enough crossover and there's enough way to compare and contrast how
Yeah.
they did against each other. I think they should have just one.
I mean, before, absolutely. That's back in the Red Book, Green Book days. Okay, when the American League and
only
National League were
having
completely
one.
I saw that
separate.
movie Green Book. Did you like Green Book?
Only having
That's
one
good.
in.
Yeah, Mahershala Ali.
Mahershala Ali, yes.
St. Mary's grad.
Yes, he is.
St. Mary's basketball, if I'm
That's
not
right.
mistaken.
Yes, he is.
You
You
like
like-
that?
you
You
like
like that
this-
movie Green Book, didn't you, Steve?
No, I like Green Acres.
You like green eggs and
And
ham.
green eggs and ham.
Green Miles
What do you
is
think,
the second
Steve?
reference in the
One
show.
MVP?
The Green Goblet.
One MVP?
They'll never change it because it started out that way, so they'll just continue it. But do you think I think there should be
It
one?
makes more sense now.
Yeah, I like it the way it is.
It makes more sense to do it now, though, than it did
I
10, 20
understand.
years
I
ago.
You
understand.
probably don't like the ABS either, huh?
No, because what happens? The guy's got a perfect
Because
game.
he's an umpire.
That's
That's
it,
why he
no,
doesn't
how
like
about-
it.
I know, but how about get it right?
Dude, umpires are part of the game.
Sure,
and
they still
and
are.
sometimes they drink the night before.
Or some of them drink the day
Drink
of.
while
left field.
while
Not
the-
out while the game is on. I stop at least an hour before the game. It takes me 15 minutes to walk from my car to the field. So 15 minutes before the game
Davey has his ball bag and has 2 balls and a flask.
and a flash.
Strike.
I go, time, I clean the plate. Stop.
Oh god.
I go, strike! And the flames are coming out of my mouth. No!
Oh man.
Hey, the players are drinking. Why can't I?
Stevie's gone strikes looking the opposite way.
Ha!
Or you're doing like Lieutenant Frank Drebin, calling him before they reach
Yeah.
home plate.
I
go,
Strike.
And the crowd cheers. I'm like,
Oh god.
it's adult league softball in Colorado, so there's
Does the
plenty
ball
of
fly
drinking.
further there too?
And then I look over the dugout, and there's this big puff of smoke coming out of vape pipes.
But you do realize keeping it the same just because that's the way it's always been is not a great argument.
I know. Well, do you want to get
Mine.
on my subject?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, my subject.
Okay.
Here it is. I know nobody likes this.
Now, if it's the one you told me
It's
about,
the
we already
one I
talked-
told you
we
about
already
it.
talked about it.
Oh, did
But
you
let's
talk about
it with these guys. I talked about it with Dave Fleming.
Did you really?
Yes.
I got to watch
And
that.
Dave Fleming,
Cowboys
Dave Fleming was okay with it.
Was he? 3 balls, 3 strikes. Let's let the pitchers, let's let the starters eliminate the waste pitch. Let's move the game. Let's get more walks. Let's get
No,
more.
we don't need more walks.
Well,
Hey,
We don't
there'll
need
be
more
more.
we'd like to
walks.
introduce another member of the squad who's just arriving right now. Another Colorado special, live from Denver, Colorado.
Castle,
Banco.
Castle
Patrick
Pines.
Danko.
Castle Pines.
Mr. Cowboy fan. What's up, Patrick?
What's up, P?
So
We're live on the show.
So what do we think about this? 3 balls, 3 strikes. 3 balls, 3
3
strikes.
balls.
You know what? I'm gonna need a little
You
more
do away with
research
the
and
waste
looking.
pitch?
But here's the reason I like it. The starters can go deeper into games.
Exactly.
Because with the pitch count now, you don't get to see, and I always bring this up. You don't get to see Dave Stewart, Roger Clemens, like in the playoffs, where you're like, oh, I can't wait to watch that game. Both of those guys could go 9 innings and be an awesome pitching duel. Nowadays, doesn't matter who you get out there. It's like, well, they're
6
probably going to go
innings.
7, and then we got the bullpen coming in, but we're not going to get these guys finishing games. So from that standpoint, I like it because I think starters will be able to go deeper into games. And look, I understand the game of baseball now. I understand why they use the bullpen. I understand all that. Doesn't mean we like it. Doesn't we want to see the best players play, and your starters are better than your bullpen. And if there's any way we could figure out a way to have starters go deeper into games, then I think that's something worth discussing.
2 and 2. Action
okay,
pitch.
get the fuck out of here.
Action pitch.
Oh, I thought you were going to go 2 balls, 2
no,
strikes.
I'm saying no.
Let's
I'm
just go
saying
1 and 1.
when the count
Ball, walk.
when the count is 2 and 2, you're like, game on right here. You know, this is the pitch. You don't have to worry about a pitcher nitpicking the corner and trying to get them to chase one.
How about you just start the at bat at 3 and 2?
See, now you're being retarded. Can I say that?
You can't say that.
What do
I
you
just
think?
did.
That's not nice.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Well, Mark's a big baseball fan. What do you think? 3-3.
I can't get behind that one.
No,
Yeah.
I can't.
just because you're a
I like
traditionalist.
because I think the live arms are coming out of the bullpen these days. I think that the game has grown to that where everybody out of the bullpen is throwing 100. So I don't think it's going to change.
But you want to see bullpen guys?
Their starters will start throwing 80 pitches instead of 100, and I don't agree with that, but I just think that's where we're at. So I'm okay with your one MVP.
Okay.
I think I haven't thought about that. I think that's great in terms of it, where we're at, but 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Okay.
It's a perfect game when it comes to that.
When did it become such a thing about length of time of a game? We're all sports fans. I don't have an issue with the length of time of any game I watch.
Garcia Parra started adjusting his wristbands,
taking personal
47
inventory.
I know, but
times between pitches, and the average game was 3 hours and 30 minutes.
And Yankee Red Sox games were 4 hours.
And those games were 4+.
No one can say the pitch clock hasn't worked. Pitch clock's been great.
I love the pitch clock, and I love that they are faster games, but it didn't bother me that they were longer. I still watched.
But I like where they're at now.
Yeah, no, it's an improvement.
Okay, let me ask you guys this. Stick with baseball. Here's to get starters to go deeper into games. Here's something that I thought about a few years ago. You have 25 guys or 26 guys now in your active roster. Each series, you can only have
I like that.
8 pitchers.
I like that.
Or 7 pitchers. Whatever number they come up with, that you say you're going to be limited. Use your bullpen wisely during the series and I think that would force teams to extend their starters a little bit more instead of having such a deep bullpen. You don't like that either? Reynolds is like,
what about extra innings?
I hear Reynolds.
Do you amend that in an extra innings game that could go 13, 14 innings? Do you amend that?
Well, I mean, how many go 13, 14 innings?
Hardly any.
Not many anymore, but we watched one last night go to the 12th.
We did.
So, I mean, do you amend it a little bit? Because that could throw a wrench into it.
Well, maybe you should keep your starter in a little bit longer and you wouldn't have to use your bullpen as much.
No, I'm just being devil advocate on that.
Like, I that's the one thing with baseball I'd like to figure out a way.
I like that, Tom.
I would like to keep the starters out there longer.
Don't have 11 guys in the bullpen.
Yeah, I don't fucking need the bullpen.
Even though 11 guys don't typically come in, and it's usually at most 5. So I don't know if that will make that much of a difference.
We should all get a piece of paper. Everybody name starters in Major League Baseball, and then everybody name relievers that aren't closers.
Yeah.
Let's see how many could. I bet you could name more starters, because no one gives a shit.
Right.
I mean, not to say that you guys aren't valuable. We love you guys. You're all lovable. But
it's become too much of the game.
We'd rather say, it's a massive part of the game.
Yeah.
Why do you think the Angels and Giants stink so much? I mean, there's other reasons, but their bullpen's terrible. Yes. Well, the A's suck starting too. So
yeah.
But I mean, it's just really, if you have a decent 5 and a great bullpen, it's better than almost having a great 5 and a shitty bullpen, because you're going to use your bullpen anyway, because you don't let your starters go that long. So I'd like to minimize the bullpen is my point.
I love the idea of seeing the starter go longer. I don't know what the answer is. I mean,
that's what we're here for, Mark. We're coming up with solutions that baseball will never listen to.
That they're listening right now.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
I mean,
Rob Manfred's definitely listening.
Minimum is one step towards that direction, but we could look up Walter Johnson's innings pitched and
hey Rob,
and
what's up?
Have this whole discussion about whether or not somebody can pitch 300 or 400 innings a year and do it again the next year, the next year, and the next year. So
no, I get it.
I mean,
I get it.
How are we going to change that?
Jeff, how many complete games did Ty Cobb have?
What was it? 700?
700? No, not Ty Cobb. Cy Young.
He probably had a lot.
Ty Cobb,
more than 700.
700, like
58?
Yeah,
something like that.
complete games.
That's crazy.
We were talking about, like, you'd have to pitch for 20 years and have like 30 freaking complete games a year.
7 over.
Well,
700.
just even stiff it.
Will any pitcher ever win 24 games in a season anymore?
No.
What do you think the number would be?
I think 20.
I think it would be big.
I think 17 or 18 is the new 20 now.
749.
749.
49, yeah. 740.
There's a
749
pitcher.
complete games.
I got lost in a baseball reference one day, just like going through stupid stuff. There's a few pitchers that have more appearances, and they're starting pitchers,
Pat,
more
Can you give me
appearances
water?
than games started.
Thank you.
Because they would start games and they would come out of the bullpen. They relieve games. It was like, what? Your starters coming out of the bullpen too? Like, were you guys insane?
Rubber arm.
He's like, just give me some bourbon. We're fucking good.
What was
I'll
this-
get back
the
up.
A lot of
standard-
Scott Shields.
The standard wasn't it 200 innings pitched? It's kind of like
Yeah, it's
Right.
still kind
was it
of
300?
I mean,
well,
Nolan
back with
Ryan,
Nolan,
of course.
Yeah, I think Nolan had one that was like 380.
Yeah.
It's like, but
And-
Nolan's a freak. Like, you can't go off Nolan Ryan.
Thank you.
Nolan's like,
Well, you know what though?
absurd.
They were all freaks back then. I mean, you had guys that who was it? Was Juan Marichal, and they had that duel where they both went through 16
Oh, was
innings
it
of no
Warren
hit
Spahn?
ball. Warren
I
Spahn.
think it was Warren Spahn.
I think
Well,
it
the
was
last great one was Jack
They
Morris
both went
versus
16.
Yeah, no hits.
Smoltz.
Smoltz.
Yeah.
They both
In
went
the World
10.
Series. Yep.
pitched the whole game.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Well, Cy Young used to pitch double headers.
Yeah.
Both games. Complete game. What?
He's like, you guys take the day off. Bullpen. Oh God.
I'm going this
Okay.
doubleheader.
Let's switch sports. We got a bunch of topics to
Cornhole.
And
They're not
Pat
talking
chime in.
cornhole.
Doesn't
we
matter
came
if
back
it's
from
camera on
2-0
or not.
down.
You chime in.
Yeah, you can always
Cornhole.
chime in. We
2-0
can
down.
tell everybody what you said. Pat.
14.
Okay. So
Jeff
this is
finally
one,
got his food.
another one that Max
4 in a
came
row.
up with. Best NFL player of all time, non-quarterback category.
I said early when we were talking about this, I said Jerry Rice.
And that's offensively. I mean, I don't know how you pick anybody other than him. You're right.
Jim Brown.
Yeah, I mean, right up there. Yeah, I'd still go Jerry ahead of him.
LT.
Well, I was thinking offensive players.
Okay.
Defensive players, LT and
Deion?
Reggie White.
Reggie White. Dion.
LT's better than
what about
McCaffrey.
Emmitt Smith?
Now fucking shut up.
Cowboy.
Smith.
Don't Emmitt
How
Smith.
many
Are you
Emmitt-
kidding me?
Stop. Okay.
You
We're
don't
gonna
go
take
with
it back.
favorites.
Don't talk. Okay. Just enjoy. At least you could have said Tony Dorsett.
And here comes the cowboy
I can
guy.
sing my Tony Dorsett song.
Don't want you to sing
Randy
a
White?
Tony Dorsett song. Oh my
Hold on.
God.
Jerry
Who's
Rice is
better,
fine.
LT or Marshall?
Marshall who?
Falk.
Oh, we're talking
Oh, we're
Lawrence
talking
Taylor,
Lawrence Taylor.
Oh.
not LaDainian Tomlinson. You want the other LT.
Lawrence
That's
Taylor,
to show
best
the
defensive
age
player.
range.
Lois Tolbert?
This era that we know, I mean, the last 40, 50 years.
I would say so. Although Reggie White was pretty dominant.
Reggie White was pretty
He
damn
was
good.
lifting dudes up that were 300 and just like that club, man, just it's like how strong.
Aaron Donald.
So here's maybe a better question is not who the best non-quarterback, because there's so many positions in football. You got to get down to value. Like, what is more valuable to the team? If I gave you the same non-quarterback category, not best player, but who would you take first to start your team?
Non-quarterback.
Barry
Non-quarterback.
Sanders.
You take a running back first?
I would take LT.
I'd take Reggie White.
You take a D lineman.
I would take a D lineman.
Well, I consider LT kind of a half. He's an edge guy,
Yeah, he's
and
an edge
you
guy.
know, so he's kind of both.
Yeah.
Miles Garrett.
And Barry's going to run right by him.
Okay, we're talking about
Bergie, I'm
Who
with
you
you.
take?
He's a game wrecker.
yeah.
I mean, you can't go wrong with LT.
You can't go wrong with Reggie
Yeah,
White.
yeah, either one
There's
of
a
those
lot
two,
of
yeah.
them.
Miles Garrett, yeah.
Miles Garrett.
I mean,
is
hey,
that
if you
way.
take Deion Sanders, you shut down half the field.
There's another one. I mean,
You're done.
oh, best player by position, I guess, is what you're looking at.
Oh no,
Well,
we're
no,
not
Well, we
breaking
just
down.
said it right
We're
there.
not breaking down left guards.
No, I'm talking about defensively. Devin.
No,
we already
because-
said three of the positions.
And the reason I say
Rich Saul.
somebody said throw the cowboy fan over the rail.
That'd be one of the listeners.
would be that would be 11-degree P.
There was
So in order of positions of importance, take the quarterback out. I always go defensive end is number one. Tackle
Left tackle.
is
Yeah.
number two.
Are we talking now? Let's
Just position.
I know, but are we talking in
If you had-
like modern day right now football? Or
Yes,
are we going
right now.
back in general?
Right now. Because I think if you go
Okay.
back to the 70s, then fucking
No,
linebackers
I'm not
become-
talking about back 70s. I'm talking, when the run game was,
Y.A.
it's
Tittle.
still as important as ever. But when the run game was more of a,
Well, then
it was,
maybe it'd be in Joe Green, a defensive tackle.
that's what I'm asking.
Or Barry.
That's where you have the Reggie White thing because he was both.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, is Cordell Stewart considered a quarterback? Or he's slash?
See,
Just throw Colorado
This
off the
guy.
kindly
Cordell
leave.
Period.
Kindly leave.
This guy.
Kindly leave.
Bring in the
I
Cowboys
no,
fans.
Kill that man up.
I think Reggie White.
Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with
No,
him.
because he could pass rush and he could stop the run. That's LT did the same
It's a
thing,
triple
but not
threat.
in the interior.
Yeah. Okay, let me find out. Let me see. Oh, God. Max sent some. Okay, I think this is an easy one that Max sent, but maybe you guys can come up with something different.
Oh, that we will.
Oh, this is a good one. I'm gonna get to this one in a minute. Did we say that the biggest upset, we're all gonna agree, Miracle on Ice?
Yeah.
I thought Buster maybe.
Buster Douglas.
Buster Douglas is a good one too.
That was a good one. I was at your house when that happened.
The Buster Douglas.
That's
fight?
right, you were.
Uh-huh.
You were at my house for Buster Douglas.
The Miracle on
Someone
Ice
came in
was
and said,
just-
"Mike Tyson lost." We were all like, "What?"
What? What?
Miracle on Ice.
Got
Yeah, we
knocked
didn't even
out.
know who.
He got knocked out.
Yeah.
We didn't even know who.
But Miracle on Ice
In
was like a
Japan.
national thing. It's like,
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't national, it was global.
Well,
Yeah.
Right?
but
I
I
mean, that
mean-
was during the
But
middle
I mean,
of the Cold War.
everybody in the U.S. was like,
Is it diminished at all in the sense that it wasn't the gold medal game?
A little bit. Just a
Well,
little bit.
But since,
Not
they,
to
since
me,
they won
'cause
the
most
gold,
people
it
that
doesn't
don't
really
remember.
matter.
Agree.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, who they play? Finland.
Finland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember watching
Teemu
that game.
Solani.
I remember
Yeah.
watching that game.
No, he wasn't.
No,
part of that.
it wasn't Timu.
Teemu
Timu.
Solani.
Well, we go back to there's been a couple of NCAA tournament major upsets.
Yeah.
The Villanova and NC State games were gigantic.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget about
Santa Clara being in Arizona.
University of what was it?
UMBC, Virginia.
Yeah,
Or
There you go.
Chaminade.
Yeah,
they beat Virginia.
they're
Shaman-
That's
that
the
was
first 16 to beat a
huge.
one.
Yeah.
That was a massive. one,
Chaminade
too.
beat Ralph Sampson
Yeah,
and
Ralph
Virginia.
Sampson.
Yeah.
Yep.
was the team that beat Michigan Appalachian State?
Yeah, Appalachian State. Yep. They beat him in Michigan,
That
Big
was a
House.
pretty
That was a
good
huge
That was a
upset.
massive, massive upset.
Remember that game we went
I think
to?
it was probably a coach who lost his
Miracle on
job
Ice
on
or
that
Buster Douglas.
right there.
Yeah.
Bergie, remember that Marshall game we went to
I
against
would
Notre
go-
Dame? They beat them.
I would say Miracle on Ice over Buster Douglas.
Just by a little
because-
bit. Yeah,
Just because the
it-
Cold War.
Yeah.
I mean, the Cold War was so massive.
Yeah.
And it's like it was bigger than hockey. And Buster Douglas was huge. If it's just a sporting event, maybe you could make the case for Buster Douglas, but because of everything that's going on around the Soviet Union and USA, that one can't be beat.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one he came up with that you're gonna have to think a little bit on this one. If you could erase one sports moment and change the outcome, what would it be? Kirk Gibson over
I'm
here.
supposed to think about it for a second.
A's fan said Kirk Gibson. Get Kirk Gibson out of here. All right, what's the Cowboy fan say?
Wait, it's an event that would.
If you could change one event and to change the outcome of
One
the event,
play.
one
it
play.
was the,
Yeah.
Again, I'm not as granular as you guys are, but it was
Don't be the
against
Cowboys.
Green Bay Packers, the touchdown that was not a touchdown.
Oh, to Des Bryant. The Des Bryant.
Des Bryant, yeah.
Des Bryant.
It wouldn't have been
game.
the
For you.
when
It
what's
wasn't
his
a
name dropped the
catch.
touchdown in the end zone. The
Yeah,
Cowboys
it was
tight
a
end.
Questionable drop. It wasn't a drop. Got it.
Who got it? Des Bryant?
Des Bryant.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna go. I thought as a Cowboy fan, you
talking
go
about-
Jackie Smith.
That's the one I'm talking about. The
We
Jackie
dropped the
Smith,
ball
when he
at the
dropped
Super
the
Bowl
ball for
against
the
the
Super Bowl.
Steelers.
Oh,
Cost them the Super Bowl.
That was rough. That was a rough. That was a rough one.
Mine would probably be Dave Henderson's home run against the Angels.
Yeah.
Where he hopped in the air like 4 feet in the air and did a sideways twist. And
Did the windshield wipers
Oh.
on him?
was Donnie Moore?
Donnie Moore.
The
Yep.
run?
Yeah, that was
I have a hard time going back to
Still
Game
remember
7 of the World Series when the Angels beat the Giants.
Our
Or Game
Spezio's
6,
at bat.
excuse me.
Spezio.
Spezio.
When they had, was it a 6-0 lead?
No, 5.
5-0.
5-0 lead going
Yeah,
into the
yeah.
7th, was it?
Hey, take the ball with you,
Was it
Mr.
7th or 8th?
Ortiz. You earned it.
That
was
right
seventh
there,
or
if
I
I
think
could
it
turn
was
that back,
7.
because
when they
that
came back.
Yeah.
in the seventh.
Seventh. Okay. Yeah.
Seventh is
5-0.
Spezio's home run, and then
Yeah.
The 7th inning of that game.
And then
That-
was it
that
Glaus
one there
or-
was because the Giants had not won in San Francisco.
yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I know for the Angels fans, they had the same issue. They hadn't won it either. So it was huge for them. But for me, that was a killer as a Giants fan.
What
And
about the?
Then you win
Roger
3.
Craig's fumble against the New York
And they're
Giants
going
was
for a
it?
three-peat, right?
When they were going for the 3-peat.
And they would have beat the Bills too.
Yes.
I think they would have beat the
That
Bills.
one was
Here's
fun
another
too.
one.
That one hurts.
Vince Young running in for that touchdown against USC. That was because that would have been 3 in a row, and USC would have been probably the greatest college football team ever. And Young runs around that corner and sneaks in.
Is that because you were a USC fan?
Yeah,
That may have been the greatest college football game of all time.
that was
That
awesome.
was a good game.
That was incredible.
Vince Young, arguably top 5 college football players of all time. College football players.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many Tebows probably in there too.
Oh yeah, guys that didn't necessarily do great in the NFL,
Barry
but in
Sanders.
college,
Go back and look at Barry Sanders' stats for Oklahoma State.
amazing.
I hadn't looked at him in a long time. I don't know why. I looked at him last week. I was like, holy shit. What?
Johnny
Like, what-
football.
And who did he succeed in
280
watching? I
Waffle.
mean, at that
Thurman Thomas probably.
2 in a row.
Yeah, an
I
amazing
know.
2 Hall of
college
Famers,
career.
boom, boom, at Okie State.
It was incredible.
Johnny Manziel senior year or whatever year. It
Phenomenal.
was dude, you couldn't tackle that guy.
And, it's amazing. All those guys, none of them really succeeded in the NFL, but doesn't mean they're not great college players.
Right.
A
Yeah,
lot of those
I would
guys.
say for me, Henderson.
Student
And-
athletes.
And then I don't know if the Lakers would have won a championship. They weren't good enough that year to win the
Oh,
championship.
Magic Short.
No, not Magic Short.
Oh,
Ralph
Sampson.
Hit the
That-
frickin-
how does he
that
make that?
volleyball set from like the elbow?
Yep.
Throws it up and bounces and goes in, and the Lakers are out. I'm like, are you kidding me? Oh, the Niners muff punt against the Giants.
Oh, that
Who was that? Williams.
Yes, that
I
was
think
brutal.
yeah, that was a rough one. Or how about throwing 4 fades to Crabtree, or how many ever fades it was? How about that one?
I
That's
remember
not
that.
that's not one play.
Whose
but
decision
how about
was
just,
that?
How about
What
just run
series?
it? Just run it once, see what happens.
damn.
What do you think?
Run it twice.
That play calling right there,
That was rough.
that was really rough.
That was
really rough.
And I still contend that
Why
Kaepernick
were
would
we
have scored
rough?
on that first run to the left
He
side,
just ran it.
and they called it. Well, no, he did run it,
That's right,
but
he
they called
did.
timeout
Yeah.
because they didn't think they got the play in, which the Niners had trouble with under Harbaugh the entirety of his coaching career there. And I was like, oh, just let him run. Okay, they ran. Let's give it back to him.
Run, Forrest, run.
Nope.
Yeah, and you have Frank Gore in the backfield.
Yeah, Frank Gore.
That's what that guy just said, or whoever that was.
What do you think? What do you think if we asked this question, change one sports moment? What do you think Seahawk fans would say?
I was gonna say.
Oh.
Well, what's worse, that what we're talking about with the Niners or the Seahawks? Which one?
Gotta be Seahawks, I think.
Oh.
Well, the
They're
Seahawks is
like,
one play though.
Oh,
We're
you're talking about
4
when
straight
Zorn
plays
under
in that
Tui
series-
Larkin?
in that series.
one play might make it worse because you're just like, fucking just hand it off and see. Now
Oh.
I know, look, there was timeout issues, there was time issues, but I mean,
Well, as a Niner fan too, whoever the fucking corner was that bid on that stupid inside route
oh yeah,
and didn't go deep on
I think it was Mosley.
against the Chiefs,
Yeah.
that give up. It was a third and
16.
15,
Yeah.
and he jumped a 5-yard route.
Don't remind Tommy about that one.
Don't give me.
That
I
was
mean, that
40
right there was
45.
Don't
that
bring it
lost them
up.
the game.
45 to 1.
Yeah.
Don't bring that
Oh,
one up.
God, that hurts. That hurts just talking about it. It just, oh God. All right, let's see what else we have on here. We came up with some good ones for the one play that could change. Let's see what we have on here. I think this is kind of a fun one. If you had to win one game, who do you want? Brady, Manning, or Rodgers?
Can we throw Montana in there too?
Well, I think he
Instead of
was putting all
Rodgers.
those guys together because they
Okay.
played in the same era. I mean, I guess you got to go Brady, don't you? You kind of have to, even though I think Brady might have been the less talented of all three of those
Exactly.
But who's won more big games?
guys. Brady.
But he's just Mr.
Brady.
Big Game. Yeah.
I
But
mean,
I-
Rodgers probably the best out of all three of them, just in
Yeah.
terms of natural
Yeah.
skills.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, he just
I
couldn't.
don't even think it'd be close. Brady. I think
you're probably right. Okay, toughest
Mr. Brady?
Mike Brady.
championship to win:
The Brady Bunch.
Super Bowl, NBA Finals, World Series, or Stanley Cup.
Stanley Cup.
Stanley Cup.
Stanley Cup.
I think so.
We got a dissenter?
The cup.
We got-
Home ice almost doesn't really.
I mean, you're talking
a
a
ton.
7-game series.
And
Yeah.
the physicality.
And
to
the
go through all those
physicality
games.
of it.
It's brutal.
I mean,
How
it's
come?
brutal.
Here's my. I always ask this question. In all the sports, they play 82 games. I mean, basketball, hockey, and
Okay.
all that, and they play 4 7-game series. In baseball, well, let's drop it down to a 3-game,
Best of 5.
and they play 162 games. I'm like, what? It doesn't make any sense.
Well, how about the 1-game playing
Oh,
they had for?
Yeah, it just.
Yeah, that makes no sense. And you'd think they'd go 7 with the money. I mean,
Yeah,
that's just
I
more
don't
money.
get it.
That's what they want. They could have gone to 7
It's a
to all.
it's
for
a
all
game of
them.
attrition too. It's like
Probably because the World Series already goes into November.
I know.
They don't care about that.
Have the
I mean, how far does the NBA go
Well, they do
now?
when there's
To the
NBA
end of
goes. How
June?
long is the
snow on
NBA
the
season?
ground
6,
somewhere.
7 months.
Well, it starts in October.
Oh, that's true. The weather.
Ends
Yeah.
in mid-April. So,
I
yeah.
think that's ultimately the.
I mean,
And then the
it-
fucking
the
playoffs
timeline.
are 2 months.
I know. 2 months for the
Yeah,
playoffs.
I
you
know.
can't get into the winter and
I
have
know.
rain out after rain out or snow out after snow out.
All right, this one would be. You might have to think about this a little bit.
Kind of like I did with Kirk Gibson.
Exactly. You didn't have to think about that much. That hit you right away. That was like, oh, it's
That
like he had.
question was built
Mark
for
had
me.
that one in the chamber
Yeah.
already. He's like, he's had that there for years.
She is gone.
This
Ryan
season has
Bergman,
been
number
so
2.
improbable. The impossible has happened.
Let's see.
Eckersley shocked to his toes in defeat.
I was
know
on
what,
the
though?
91 freeway driving home.
Good for
I
Eckersley.
missed it.
Not a fan.
What is the single greatest individual performance in sports history?
100 points, Will Chamberlain.
Fernando
I'm
Tatis.
not able to see it. So
Junior.
who knows?
Two
what
I
grand-
it's
know.
going up
Nah,
No, no,
we're not-
senior.
nobody is.
Two
Two grand
two-
slams in an inning
off the same pitcher.
off the St. Channel Park.
Yep. You did-
Nah.
What?
So it's got to be some sort of Game 7 performance. Greatest performance ever? It's got to be to win a championship, not just one game.
Well,
in the middle
okay,
of the
then you
season.
know what?
That's
As a kid, Reggie Jackson's 3 home runs.
yeah, then
That's pretty. That's pretty good.
When I was a kid, that one was pretty freaking amazing.
That's pretty good.
Charlie Huff, Elias Sosa.
Are we losing you, Steve?
I'm taking a leak.
Leak break for Steve.
Intermission time.
Okay, I'm going to give you the greatest performance in the history of sports, and it's a
Is it Tiger Woods?
finals game.
Oh,
It's
thought it was when he
no,
won the U.S. Open on
Wait.
like the broken fibula and torn
No.
ACL and
no. I would still go. His greatest performance is at Pebble Beach when he was like
Well,
10.
18 under and everybody
no,
else.
no. He was like at 12 under, and nobody
Yeah.
else was under par.
nobody else was
Yeah.
even
It was
under
like, good
par.
Lord. Like, how much better are you than everybody else? No, I'm going to go, and I'm going to get the numbers wrong on this. Maybe Max can pop them up there. And I mean, 100 points. Yeah, Mike said 100 points. It's hard to go with that. I'm going to go Magic Johnson, Game 6 against the Sixers in
When he
1980.
played inside.
When he played
Oh, he
center.
center, yeah.
He took Kareem's spot. He was
That
a
was
rookie,
impressive.
As
and
a
he played
rookie.
center.
As a
46
rookie.
points, I
It-
think?
No, he had 42.
Okay.
I think it was like
That's
42,
crazy.
like 42, 10 and 7, or 42, 12 and 7. something
That
like
was amazing.
like this is a rookie, and like
Starting
he
at
didn't come out
center.
as a freshman, but he came out after his sophomore year, so he's still a young guy. He's a point guard.
starting at a bad position.
He's starting
At
at like not
center.
out of position, starting
Magic.
way out of position, and he's on the road against Philadelphia, who's backed into a corner because they're on the brink of elimination, and he goes in there and just absolutely kills it.
The hook shot.
Now, people forget Jamal Wilkes had 37 in that game. Jamal Wilkes was incredible in that game, but
Silk.
to me, that's always been the greatest playoff performance in my mind, just because rookie, out of position,
Yeah.
on the road, and just fucking dominate,
yeah.
absolutely dominate that game.
That's hard to beat.
That to me, that's the greatest
No,
sports.
I never
Perfect
saw
game
this
in a
one,
World
but
Series, Tom.
what about Don
Well, I
Larson?
mean, yeah.
Don Larson, perfect game World Series.
Yeah,
Tommy, did Magic
he-
win the
I
tip?
never saw it.
Did he
Caldwell
start out of
Jones?
position?
That's, but I agree.
I don't
yeah.
know.
The numbers
Either.
don't lie.
I don't know.
I know
There
he
you go.
jumped against him.
42,
Well,
15, and Magic 42, 15, and 7. See that?
Did Larson start out of
42,
42,
position?
15, and 7.
Did he start out of position?
I mean,
He started
that
at
was
a
amazing.
I mean, it's
That
insane.
really was amazing.
It's
Was
insane.
that his rookie year?
Yeah,
I think it was.
rookie
Yep.
year.
Yep.
And you're playing center.
Yeah.
You're not playing like off guard. Like we're just going to switch. No, we're going to play center.
And
Okay.
they had him because
got
he
it.
was playing center. They had him jump for the
Yep.
opening tip.
Yep.
Dirk championship run.
That's not one game, but I mean, yeah, obviously, when you have a championship run, you're gonna have guys that have incredible performances along the way. I think one that gets lost because it was kind of a meh finals. I liked it, but was Milwaukee and Phoenix. And I want to say, God, did Milwaukee win in game 6 or game 7? But Giannis had like 48 in a clinching. Like he had a monster game against Phoenix in a clinching game. Max, maybe you can find that for me.
What about
That's a good one. You guys mentioned that earlier on. The
Yeah.
Marichal
Spawn game?
Spawn.
Yeah,
That's a pretty
16-gamer,
incredible performance
16
by
inning.
Spawn.
Would you say now? Would you consider this one performance? But Mark Spitz winning all 7
Yeah.
gold medals in one
Well, it's-
at that time.
Yeah, but it's different performances. And that might even be eclipsed by Phelps.
No, because I think Phelps won more golds overall. Yeah, in 1 year,
Not
I don't
in
think
one
he did. Not in
Olympics.
You don't
one
think he won
Olympics.
7 in one Olympics?
I don't
He might
think
not
he
have.
may, I don't think he did. He might have, but
Might have. Yeah.
He didn't have as good as mustache, I'll tell you that.
no, he didn't. And you know what? I mean, that was unheard of back then, though.
Tommy, you're forgetting
when
about
we
one
saw
of
that.
your favorites, the
You think
Dodgers.
Spitz gave free mustache rides?
What's his name pitching the no hitter against the Rockies?
Oh, Nomo.
Nomo
Hideo Nomo.
That's
in
the greatest-
Colorado.
That's the greatest no-hitter of all time.
Yeah,
The
in
greatest
Colorado.
no-hitter of all time, Hideo Nomo,
Pre
pitched in Colorado.
Didn't Jonathan Sanchez
Their
do that
team-
too?
Their team
Humidor.
their team OPS at home was over 1,000.
What
Now,
the hell?
just to give you an idea
Their
of what
team?
1,000 OPS is, you're talking Judge, Ohtani, Trout back in the day, like fucking Hall of Famers, the elite of the elite, the MVPs,
1 through 9.
and their average at home OPS as a team was over 1,000, and he no hit him in Coors Field. It's the greatest no hitter of all
Pre
time.
Humidor.
No one talks about it, but it's the greatest no hitter of all time. Well, greatest regular season no hitter of all time, because I think once you get to a guy like, I mean, Larson's perfect game, Halliday pitched a no hitter in the playoffs. Once you're in the playoffs, you're a different level. Like you can't beat it if you're, but regular season no hitters, please.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like basically saying, okay, here's the lineup you're going to face: Trout, Judge, Ohtani, and then they're all going to bat again. Trout, Judge, Ohtani, Trout, Judge,
Yeah.
Ohtani, and then you're just going to no hit them.
And he did it on 64 pitches.
I don't think that's true. I don't necessarily think that's true. But you're right. I've always said that's the greatest no hitter.
Yeah,
Of
you always
all
bring
time.
that one up.
That one. Okay, let's see what else we got here.
Thomas Hurdle scoring 4 goals in his first NHL game. That was pretty cool.
That was pretty good.
Golden Knight.
That was pretty good.
I don't know why I remember that
I
one.
think we're all going to agree on this one. Greatest NBA player you'd want for one must-win game.
Jordan.
Jordan.
Well, let's go back. We brought it up the other day. Bill Walton's performance against Memphis,
Oh, it was incredible.
one of the greatest
One
of
of
all
the greatest
time.
of all time. 21 for 22. He had like
Bill
40,
Walton against
42.
Memphis.
in the
Yeah, the
college
NCAA
final, in
finals.
the NCAA
Okay, yeah.
final.
College, yeah.
That's a 21
Can I
for
grab a beer,
22.
Mark?
It
Same.
wasn't perfect.
Or whatever. Give me something different.
It's like the Grizzlies.
Thank you,
weren't
sir. I
around
appreciate
in
it.
the league.
It was against a big country.
What Reeves did you say?
Khalid? No, it's not.
Jeez, don't.
Khalid.
Khalid Reeves, Arizona guy.
He's an Arizona guy.
He wasn't a big country though.
Is Ohtani,
Dreams stay with you.
is Ohtani a top 10 player all time?
Already?
Right
I
now?
would say no.
I'm
No,
gonna say
not right
no.
now. No,
Not quite yet. He
No.
will be, though.
he will be.
Bumgarner Game 7 performance.
That was epic.
That was epic.
Because that was, what was that?
Well-
Was that 3 days rest?
Is that us? I mean, let's ask non-Giant fans. Was that epic? I don't know. I mean,
Oh yeah, it was epic.
Could I get a lager?
I mean, yeah,
It
in
was
my opinion.
impressive.
Sorry. I'm like,
Well,
Mark back and
You
forth.
can say the same
Anything,
thing for
except for that
Yamamoto.
one.
He did basically the same thing last year in,
Uh-huh.
in the playoffs.
Did he?
Yeah, but you know what? I don't give much
He pitched
credence to that
Yeah.
because they're
And then he
they're by
came
far
in,
better than everybody.
pitched 2 shutout
I mean,
innings.
the Dodgers
Bumgarner
are.
pitched 5.
All right.
I mean, that was. I think Bumgarner's
Gotta go pee.
ERA in the World
Yeah.
Series is 0.25.
On camera.
He was amazing.
It's like insane. Oh, that's a good one. You seen Bolt 958? that
You know,
talk about guys who are that far ahead of
he has
everybody
no
else.
rival. He had no rival. I mean,
None.
nobody could run with him.
Ben Johnson.
So easy. Yeah,
No.
Ben Johnson.
I mean, Usain Bolt, I don't know if anybody will ever beat his stuff. And it looked like he always saved it too. He didn't.
Yeah.
He never finished a
know.
race. He just ran enough to win.
He just
I always wondered what he'd do if he just falls to the wall
remember
nonstop.
that one race. It was in the I think it was in the Olympics, because why would I be watching fucking
When he looked
running?
backwards at
Yeah.
the guy.
Why would I be watching running when it's
Track
not the
and
Olympics?
field.
Yes, when you look back on him, and he probably could have shaved another couple hundreds off.
Yeah,
And I was like, fuck, this guy is like
I know.
insane.
I know. It's
Insane.
crazy.
Like, I don't
He's-
even think.
Hussein.
Oh, there it is. 50 points, 14 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 blocks for Giannis. And was that a game 6 or 7? Game 6, I think, stands out, but maybe it was 7. But that, for a clinching game, that's impressive. That's pretty impressive.
I'm not. I don't know. I can't put that up there with some of the other
Game
ones.
6. You know who had a great?
Joker
God, I
had a
can't
great-
remember what game it was because they lost. Draymond had a game with the Warriors, like a game 7. May have been against. Was it against the
If you have to think about
Cleveland?
it wasn't that great.
No, it was like
Ooh.
32 points, 13 rebounds, 8 assists. Like, it was an incredible game, but they lost, so I don't really remember it. You know, see, that's the thing. If you lose, you don't remember stuff. Like when JT Snow hit that home run against the Mets, you didn't really think much of it because they lost the game. But
Yeah.
it was an incredible home run. Crowd went crazy. It was awesome. Yeah, it was game 7. Who'd they play in game 7? I know they lost because that's why I don't remember all the particulars from the game. When they win, you remember all the particulars. When they lose, you're like, it's just a footnote. Is what it is.
The Flint Tropics. Maybe they played them.
You think they played the Flint Tropics?
Mega Bowl.
Make the
Corn
mega
dogs, Jackie.
corn dogs, Jackie.
Mega Bowl.
Corn dogs. That's a lot of corn dogs. That is a lot of corn. Okay, let me see if I can find a couple other here before we get out of here. Okay. Oh, as an athlete, would you rather have a 10-year career?
Davey, lay off this question. You don't really apply to this.
Would you rather have a career as an all-time great with no championships, or a solid career with 3 championships?
So let's come up with players for each of those. Charles Barkley.
Well, no,
Charles Barkley, Hall of
He's the
Famer, Karl
second-
Dan Marino.
Karl
won.
Malone.
second one.
Dan Marino.
Yeah.
Or think of guys that had decent careers but won multiple championships.
Steve Kerr.
Scottie Pippen.
Oh,
Rob-
Steve Kerr.
Robert Ory.
That's a great Steve Kerr. Robert Ory.
I mean-
Robert Ory is better.
Scottie
than Steve,
Pippen.
though. I love Steve.
Scottie Pippen had a really solid, great
No,
career.
no. He's a Hall of Famer though. He's a top.
Oh,
50
non-Hall
guy.
of Famer. Oh,
Yeah, like just,
Yeah,
just a
dummy.
solid career. I think Mark hit it. Steve Kerr. So would you rather be Steve Kerr or Charles Barkley?
Charles Barkley. Love Steve.
Sorry, Steve. Charles Barkley.
Steve
You know
Kerr.
what? If Steve were here, he'd go, fucking Charles Barkley. I'd rather be Charles Barkley. Take the rings. Give me the Hall of
You
Fame.
knucklehead.
Now, Steve told me this one time, and I know that's why I'm saying this. I asked him about that, and he goes, "Oh, I'd rather be the guy that didn't win, that was dominant." Because he goes, "I'd love to know what it."
He was the other guy.
He
so-
goes, "I'd love to know what it felt like to
Yeah.
be one of the best players in the sport globally. Like you're just that good. You go out on the game just comes to you and it flows,
And everybody
you
comes to
just-
watch you.
Yeah, exactly. You don't win the championship, but you're a Hall of Famer. You make a shit ton of money,
in your box office.
and it's like, because everybody always says, "Oh, I want to win a championship," and I'm always like, "Yeah, do you? I mean, how bad do you want to win it? Would you rather take a 10-year Hall of Fame career or 12-year Hall
Yeah,
of Fame
Mike
career?"
Trout. Oh, Dean, my brother.
I mean, I would rather have that. I'd rather have that.
Yeah. And be dominant.
Yeah.
Mike
I
Trout.
mean, look,
you know?
it's good as Steve is, and I always tell Steve, like,
Thank
because
you.
Steve always kind of deflects and says, "Hey, look, I play with great teammates and this and that." But the truth of the matter is, he did play with Jordan, he played with Pippen, he had Phil Jackson as a coach, he had Popovich as a coach, he had Duncan, he had Ginobili, he had Parker, he had all those guys. But he contributed. Like he won the game against Game 6 against Utah with that shot. Hit the shot, won the game, but he wasn't going to be a guy who's like your top 4 guys. You're going to win a championship, but he did contribute to winning championships. It's not like he didn't contribute anything. But yeah, and he told me, he goes, "Shit, I'd love to find out what it was like to just dominate." Just go out there and dominate. Win or not, you go out there and dominate, and you just kick ass. Like every night, you just go out there and kick ass. And there's something to be said for going out there and kicking ass. Because
Was that like
not a lot of guys that can do that.
I wonder what the Charles Barkley would say about that, since he didn't.
What Nolan Ryan? What would he say?
I mean, it's easy
He
for
never
Steve
won.
to say. I want to know what it's like.
Because he's got a ton of rings.
Because yeah,
Nolan Ryan did.
No, I think Nolan
he
Ryan
was
did
on
win.
69 Mets.
69 Mets.
Was he on that team?
No.
Was he a rookie?
Yeah, I don't think he was like a starter. Like
No, he wasn't a guy. Who was their pitcher? Seaver? Who the
Tom
guy?
Terrific
Okay, let me see if I can find a couple more.
and Doc Gooden.
I don't think so.
Dr. Gooden. His dad.
Let's see.
Dr. Gooden?
I don't think David Cohn was on that team either.
No.
Should steroid era MLB players be in the Hall of Fame?
Yes.
Yes.
They're all going against each other. It's a
Yeah.
Every era
The pitchers
has
were
had-
using
yeah,
it
the
too.
pitchers were using them, the hitters were
Every
using
era
them.
has had its cheat code.
Hey, we have Gaylord Perry's a known
Yeah.
cheater, and he's been in the league
I
I mean,
forever.
they were using
in the
uppers
Hall
and
of
shit way back in the
In
day.
70s,
Remember
they were
Gagne?
using-
Game
Yeah.
over with a giant jersey. He just ripped. Phil Plantier.
I'm gonna slightly disagree with you guys
Ooh.
because I'm not comparing. I'm not there.
Even though
Wha-
guys
wha-
used to use like not necessarily performance enhancing, but
No, I
stuff
get
that
it.
gave them more energy.
Yeah, I know, I get it. But here's a line I draw with steroids: is that steroids could be harmful to your health because no one really
So could
knew.
the- so
so
could
can
that stuff.
cocaine.
So can alcohol.
What?
How many guys were using cocaine to
In the
enhance their
70s,
performance?
ask Mike Schmidt.
And Doc
I don't have
and,
Mike Schmidt here.
and Doc and Daryl and
Ask Matt Pico. If it was just the steroid, Brady Anderson and Barry Bonds would have similar stat lines.
Well, I'm not saying that fucking look. Barry was great before.
he was great
Steroids
before.
made him allegedly made him Zeus.
helped him keep on
He
the
was
field,
basically
yeah.
Zeus at that point.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, no one here is gonna pull the bullshit card of, hey, you still have to hit the ball, right? I mean, we all acknowledge steroids greatly improve your performance. Everybody's down with that, right?
Yeah,
What?
sort of. I mean,
Yes.
they were more
Yes.
so of a keep you on the field sort of thing.
Horse fucking shit.
They didn't.
It
help
turns
Oregon
fly
State.
balls into home runs.
Yeah, it does do that, but it doesn't help your hand-eye coordination.
No, it doesn't help that. It helps your recovery time.
Helps your
It
recovery
helps.
time.
It helps your power for
Helps your
sure.
power.
Because you can
yeah.
work out.
They
for
say
it.
it
And-
helped your eyesight.
And those are the two biggest things.
I don't want to give a
Helps
plug
your
to
eyesight.
Doesn't
something,
help
but
your
you see the
eyesight.
thing on,
Where do you get
what are they
that
called?
one?
The enhanced games or something like that.
Because your head's bigger.
Yeah, enhanced games. Yeah. That they
So your
had in
eyes are
Vegas
bigger.
Last year, these people all get on.
Oh, I
cycles.
did
Oh,
hear
yeah.
about the
Yeah.
enhanced games.
And
Yeah.
They thought they were going to break all these world records, and
They didn't break
I
any.
think they broke one, maybe. Yeah. So, and they're on cycles. They're on
Most
3
pimples on
different,
a bat.
I believe I watched the special on it. I think it was 3 different types of enhancement.
Well, you can't be a fucking hobo and take steroids and then go
these
out
are
there.
athletes, legit. They
Yeah.
were world-class athletes, weightlifters, track.
Okay.
For how
swimmers.
long? How long did they do this for?
They cycled for.
It was
whatever,
a-
3
No.
months.
I mean, how
It
long
was like
does
a
it take?
weekend event in Vegas,
Okay,
right?
a weekend event
No, but
is
they
not going to
cycled
show
up
that.
leading up to that.
It's not.
trained on the juice.
I'm just saying.
I know, but it's going to be. It's not going to be a weekend of evaluating. It's going to throughout a whole season
Okay.
of 162
That's-
games,
goes back to the,
and you're able to recover and get better quicker.
That's the thing. It's all about recovery.
It
That's
is.
what
It's
helps with
100% about
mostly is
recovery.
Yeah.
It's in football, probably more so than baseball because of the
Yeah.
physicality of it. But baseball, you got to play
Baseball's
every day,
Every fucking day, yeah.
and in order to get to show up and
Yeah,
be at your top,
Yeah, what a week,
Physically.
maybe.
that's a huge advantage. I mean, Bonds is a Hall of Famer regardless, no question.
Yeah.
All the MVPs and stuff he did before that
Before,
era,
yeah.
but he just, those 400-foot home runs, it turned into 450.
Would you put them in and have an asterisk or have a
No.
No,
You're gonna put somebody
if you're
in,
gonna
put 'em in.
Put them in.
How about
I'm not
Pete
putting an
Rose?
asterisk
Pete Rose
Why is Pete
belongs
Rose
in.
not in?
He belongs in.
Because he bet on fucking games.
But he bet on his own team.
You know that for a fact.
No, I don't know that.
That's
For a
what
fact.
And then when he
heard.
didn't
Yeah,
bet
you
on
know
his
that for
own
a
team,
fact.
what did that say?
Did he bet? Here's the thing. Did he bet as a player? Did he bet? Did he bet on as a player?
62 hits.
Somebody
Or
made
as a
one.
coach?
Wait a minute. What about that Texas Tech quarterback? They were ready
Brendan
to fucking
Sorsby?
I know.
send him to rehab for like 3 weeks
I
and be
know.
like, okay, he's better now. Let's
No,
go.
I'm just saying. Did he?
He's ready to play.
Was Rose accused? He was never accused of betting as a player. It was always as a manager,
Was a
correct?
manager,
Correct.
yeah.
Aren't you admitted? Wasn't going to be admitted as a player in what he did as a player?
You would think.
Why are we evaluating what people are doing after their?
Well, I think it's just in the game
'Cause-
of baseball.
'cause he
Okay,
was-
but it
But
wasn't.
he was still playing.
It's
while
worse that he was a
managing.
manager. It's worse
He
because
was
he's
technically still
fucking
playing
making the
too,
moves.
though.
Well, but he's not. I mean, but he wasn't going to be admitted. If you took away his 4,000
Yeah,
hits, he's not getting in as a manager. He wasn't that good.
Yeah.
He's getting in because of the 4,000 hits. So,
Man, it's bullshit. I think he should be in.
I mean, I wouldn't mind if he was in. I just don't give a shit.
well, he
anymore.
is in now, isn't he?
No.
Oh,
I think
he's in the
eligible.
ground.
He's eligible.
I think he's
now, that's right.
eligible now. But I mean, you can't say, even if he did bet on his own team, the only way I would accept that as an answer is if he bet on his own team
Every game.
the exact amount every game.
Yep.
Then it would be even. Then it's like whatever, everything's even. It's like not betting because you're getting paid whatever. But if you
$20
take
on the
some
Reds.
games off, you use your bullpen differently. You may construct your lineup differently, and I'm still not willing to concede.
But
that
you're
he
still
didn't
trying to win
bet
the
against-
game.
But he,
You are, but
Admitted
you
as a
may not be
player.
trying to win it quite as hard as the night after the
Yeah,
next day.
Because you didn't bet the night before, maybe.
Well, maybe because you're like, well, I want to save my bullpen arm for tomorrow's game.
Because I'm gonna
Bet
double
that
up
game.
on
Yeah,
it.
exactly. And the funny thing was too, he was a shitty gambler even when he was a manager.
Yeah.
Good lord!
but isn't all?
How
Aren't
can you
these
not
all
win?
as players? I mean, are we?
Yeah,
Aren't we?
How did
Are we
he do
looking
it?
at?
How did
If
he
we're
do
looking at,
gambling?
if we're
Did he end
looking
up
at
winning or
off,
losing?
Hell
not
no, he didn't
playing,
win.
See,
not
Sonny,
playing
what the
stats.
fuck?
Ty Cobb killed a person, and he's in there
Allegedly.
allegedly.
I think.
I mean, all the guys that have had troubles with drugs and been arrested by the law, and they don't do anything about that.
Yeah, but that's different. Anything outside the field is different than on the field.
But he was going to be a Hall of Famer because of what he did as a player. As a player,
As a player, yeah.
Well,
isn't that?
But see,
They weren't
that's the
gonna
thing,
say-
is it kind of there's a gray line because he was a player and a manager for a while.
Well, I mean, there's plenty of managers or
Did he
there's
bet
plenty of
while he
players
was
that
a
became
player manager?
managers that got put into the Hall of Fame as because of a player, not because of a manager. So I mean that's separated out. Yeah. Oh yeah. O.J. Simpson's in the Hall of Fame.
because it doesn't matter what you do. I mean, like, this
You
is
can kill somebody, you just can't bet.
This is how I frame it.
What?
Yeah,
OJ was innocent. Hello.
in the confines of the game itself, right? Gambling is the capital punishment. If I murder my family and fucking bomb a building,
You're first.
That's bad.
that's
but not as
that's
bad.
fucking not as bad as tearing at the integrity of the game. That's worse. Outside of the game, of course, that's fucking worse. It's way worse, but not in the game. Because as soon as you turn the game into WWE and the outcomes are predetermined because people are fixing them, that's the worst because the public's going to go, what am I watching? Is this even real? I'm not even sure if it's real. But I've never bought that
Watch
argument because
WWE.
people use that one all the time. They're like, well, this guy killed him. He's in the Hall of Fame. Well, yeah, because he didn't fix any fucking games. I mean, I hate to
But
say,
wait,
who cares? He killed somebody.
He didn't
But in
fix any
essence, I'm
games.
saying, I'm not saying, I'm just saying generally,
It's
in
like-
general, betting is worse than anything when it comes to sports.
It is. It's bad. It's bad.
But I mean, to me, it's two separate jobs. You know, I mean,
Well, did he play as a Reds when he was a manager? Was he a manager player with the Reds?
I don't know. I honestly, he may have been. I think there was a time he might have been a player manager.
When's the last?
Thank God they didn't have player props when Pete Rose.
Thought he was good enough to be a player.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Was
he
he
didn't
the
lack
last?
any ego.
I don't know.
player manager?
I know
Has there been
Frank
another one
Robinson
since?
was.
Hasn't
that's what
played
we were
all
talking
year.
about.
Game 7
Bill
World
Russell
Series.
doing that.
Last at bat.
Kings.
Stephen Vogt was. Unofficial.
Unofficially, yes. We believe in Stephen Vogt.
We believe Steve.
All right. Anybody got anything else they want to fucking throw out there?
Have the Knights ever not been a cup contender?
That's what we're gonna throw out there.
Jump on the
Have
Sharks
the,
bandwagon.
have
No
the
comment.
Knights
No
ever not
comment.
been a
Let's circle
cup
back to where we
contender?
started. We started with Matt.
I mean, they've been great since
Jump on the
inception.
bandwagon now.
Fucking have the
Is Magic better than Curry?
I'll take Magic. Man, he's a
I'll take
Magic
Magic.
man.
I'll
He's
take-
a
I'll
fucking
take-
Magic
I'll
did
take
everything.
Magic.
Now you see me. Now you
Magic did
don't.
He
everything.
could do it like he was already talking about. As a rookie, started at center and dominated.
The
How many
problem is
championships? 5?
the problem is you're trying to compare two players from two different eras. I mean,
But
the
man,
game's totally different.
Magic
Totally
was-
Who's more? Who can do more things? Probably Magic.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like pull a
no
rabbit
matter
out
what.
of a hat.
I mean-
Pass, rebound.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah,
I mean, they both-
everywhere.
Magic wasn't
What
a
does
great
what does
defender either.
Curry do better? He shoots way better.
Way better.
But
Will always
Does he
be
dribble better? That's close.
Does
Does he
No,
pass better?
I
Does he
took
rebound
step
better?
over-
Does he play defense? I'm going to say no on those. No matter what era. I mean,
Yeah.
for their eras,
Not by
did
me.
they do those things better?
Yeah. I would take Magic.
I would.
Oh,
Too.
And Magic's
okay.
my favorite player, but again, I'll give you a pick. You
But
take
Steph's
one, I'll take
so
the other,
close.
Yeah,
and I'll
who
be
cares?
fine.
Yeah,
cares?
Steph. I
I'm-
love Steph.
I'll be totally good.
I
Either
mean,
way.
what Magic did, I mean, he came in the league. He didn't shoot the ball real well when he came in, and he turned himself into a really good shooter.
Yeah.
He had that funky one-handed set shot.
Really
I hear
good,
your
but
boy
good.
chiming in.
Yeah.
Best NBA Finals run of all time.
Nuggets.
No, just stop.
Warriors
As a
with
team?
16-1 was
Yeah.
it? 16-1 Warrior run?
Didn't the Lakers do the same?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the Lakers were 15-1.
So, yeah,
Has
'cause they
has
played
no
one
one
last
ever
time.
run the table?
Huh?
Has anyone ever?
No, I don't think there's been an undefeated team
Jordan
in the
came
finals.
close. Didn't they lose one game all the way through?
No, I think every single year I think every finals Jordan won was 4-2.
Was it?
I think so. I'm not positive on that, but I think it was good. I know it was 4-2 against Sonics. I think it was 4-2 twice against the Jazz.
Must have bet
It's
on the
4-2
other team
against the
twice.
Suns.
4-2 against the Suns.
All I know is my son.
Or two against the-
My son must not be doing a
Jazz.
lot of work if he's able to ask questions
What's that?
while we go. He always says how busy he is, but he's
No,
able to
not
ask
all of them.
questions.
Not all of them. Look at the
Brian,
famous one in
get
Utah,
back to work.
Yeah.
where he shoved Brian Russell,
Gave him a little offhand.
moved him
from the
aside,
off arm.
and said, "Bang."
He was there when I was at Long Beach City. He was freaking good.
I don't know who the best
Ryan.
NBA
4-1
Finals.
against the Lakers. 4-2.
Oh, that's right.
4-2. 4-2.
Yeah,
4-2.
the first one was 4-1. That's right.
Oh, wow.
God, the internet is amazing.
I would
Yeah, how can we
say
find out those things?
4-1 against the Lakers. Yeah, that's right.
Really quick.
God,
That's what
There
he
was
had.
only a way.
It's just these damn Apple
Yes.
phones are too slow. We need an Android.
I mean, that's hard. I'd have to look and
That
kind of go
doesn't get
over
mad.
them and
Got
see
you
which
covered
one
here.
we can't
See
rip
who
on
had the
Apple
best.
anymore because he doesn't work for Apple anymore.
the best one.
Go buy your
I
Apple.
gotta play you my call with my boss. Got it on my phone.
What's that?
When I got fired, I got my call with my
Oh,
phone.
you do?
Oh, let's play it on YouTube.
Let's play P getting fired by his boss on YouTube.
We'll black all the names out. Nobody.
Can you redact anything? We'll be all good. All right, I think that's
Go Niners.
I think that's probably about it.
Oh,
We're about
Ducks.
2 hours. That's a good
not
show.
Go Ducks.
You don't even know
Go
what time it is.
It is
For nights.
Is welcoming
Beer o'clock?
3:36.
area fans.
It's 3:36. All right. If anybody has any comments, now's the time. If not, we're gonna go ahead and get to drinking. We gotta go get our pizza too, or order it or something.
Better order it. We may
Good
not
luck.
get
I
it.
know.
I get it by midnight.
I've never heard this before. We went to a restaurant last night called White Cat for pizza. We all wanted to get pizza.
2 hours and 40 minutes before they closed.
They
Yes.
were so full.
At least.
And it was 2 hours.
They
and
would
40
not
minutes.
accept to go orders.
Or
I've
any others.
Never heard that.
We
They
couldn't
wouldn't
even
take
sit
anybody's
down
name
and
to sit
order.
down.
Yeah, we were on a wait list. That's the best we could do was a wait list.
A wait list to get on the list.
Yeah.
Wait list to get.
That's what it was.
Last night,
Yeah.
Tuesday night.
And they turned us
on a
away.
Tuesday.
Sorry,
Wow.
we're
Is this-
good.
We don't want your business.
We're good.
It was 2 for Tuesdays. That's why.
No, it wasn't.
Was it Gooby Tuesdays?
Gooby Tuesday.
It was Gooby. It was Gooby Tuesdays. All right, before we go, let me check-
BOGO.
let me,
All
check
right,
this
go
out.
Niners.
See what we have going here. Let's see.
Go
We
Nuggets.
got,
Go. The Nuggets.
Giants big win today. Not over yet, but 14-3.
Wow. 2
Yeah.
touchdowns to a field goal.
Yep.
Bet the under tomorrow.
Let's see what the Giants did.
They
Did
do
the
that. They'll
Devers
go
get a homer?
14, then they'll go nothing, zero
that's what
runs,
I'm
zero
saying.
runs, zero runs,
Let's see.
and they'll have a
Spread it
4-run
out.
average.
Spread it out.
They're celebrating their numbers.
We got
So tonight they're going to celebrate their 3 for 4.
What a
God.
great game, honey.
4 RBIs.
wow. Logan Webb, 6 innings, 2 earned. Very nice. Oh,
Most
I don't know if I
overrated.
have anything on this one. Most overrated NFL quarterback of all time?
Most overrated.
Brett Favre.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah,
Why?
he's up there.
I think he made plays look better, tougher than they were. I don't think he was very coachable. I thought he got worse as a player. His footwork was terrible. Had a big arm,
Big
big arm.
Big gambler too.
And I just he took
What?
a lot of chances.
He's big
Very
gambler.
flashy, and I think people are seeing the true Brett Favre now, the way he is away from the field, all the stuff that's going on with him. And I think he was that way as a player. I was never a fan at all, and I've never been I don't think I think he's very overrated.
Really?
He was good in something about Mary.
It was good.
Favre,
Favre?
Favre.
Favre? So
Franks and beans.
you take Rodgers over Favre?
absolutely.
masturbating.
Yeah, I'd take Rodgers over Favre.
Because you could make an argument that Rodgers might be a little overrated.
John Heyman.
With all
Yeah.
the talent he's had,
You know,
he's only won
fucking
once.
accurate.
I think
He's a lot safer with his throws too
Yeah.
than Favre was. Like Favre pushed it down the field.
He was a gunslinger.
He did take a lot of chances,
yeah.
but he made some plays that maybe Rodgers wouldn't have made because he
Dak
didn't want to
Prescott.
take the chance.
I'd take Rodgers 10 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
For the money.
I'd
for
take
the money.
Rodgers
Jeff
too.
George. I don't know if Jeff George is rated.
Yeah, I
Is he?
wouldn't put him. I would. I mean, we can't say that he was. No, I wouldn't even.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
He wasn't good. He was obviously all those guys are good. They're all great.
Yeah.
But he wasn't that effective in the NFL.
Trying to think. Overrated quarterback.
Joe Namath.
Joe Namath.
Ben
feel like-
Roethlisberger.
Andrew Luck.
Wow.
No, he's
Rob-
fantastic.
Andrew Luck?
Andrew Luck.
No, he was
Unbelievable.
asking. Not
You know,
me.
another one
Ben
who's in the
Howard.
Hall of
Didn't-
Fame,
didn't-
and obviously didn't have the Bob Greasy.
Did Ben Roethlisberger
Yeah.
have the lowest rating of any quarterback winning
He might have.
of
Yeah.
any quarterback winning a Super Bowl of all time?
Greasy.
Well, Greasy went undefeated.
first year he
And
won,
then
it was-
what did
it
he throw
was
for?
his
500 yards?
Yeah.
In a game.
In the Super Bowl.
But
Low.
I mean,
His defense.
Oh,
won it
that's a
for
good
him.
line right there.
Yeah. Somebody said Joe Namath because he had more instant touchdowns.
You know who's not going to like this?
And I think he
He's not going to like
I
this.
said Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
already.
Roger Staubach.
Career completion percentage is like
Oh.
50.
Go look at
That's
everybody's stats
blasphemy.
in that era.
They're all
Was he
50%.
really?
They're all pretty close.
in his era
And guys
where
threw
they
more-
didn't
Like,
throw
he
a
was,
lot.
like,
They threw more on you
glamorized.
think?
That's
I
Well, he
mean,
was, but no, I mean, not
Great
that's a
team.
good call
more than
A lot of championships.
because he had the huge upset over the Colts. He had the prediction, which was huge, and he was Joe Namath in New York, right? Good
So
looking
he's
guy
saying
in New
Eli
York.
Manning.
Yes.
Eli
100%.
yeah.
I agree with that too.
Philip Rivers.
Who would you rather have, Philip Rivers or Eli Manning?
I'll take Philip.
Man.
That throw. Oh my God.
I like the funky throw.
I don't want either, but if push comes to shove, I'd
Really?
probably,
That's what he did. He
I'd,
pushed
I'd
it.
probably take Philip Rivers
I like Philip Rivers,
over
but
Eli.
man, they couldn't win either. They had
No.
some stacked,
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
stacked teams.
Antonio Gates.
Yeah, LT. I mean, jeez.
Yeah, Dak Prescott, not good.
And they
I'm
could,
not a fan. Sorry, P.
well,
Yeah,
if
we
they-
drafted a team the other day, and I took Antonio Gates.
Terry Bradshaw?
4 Super Bowls. I don't know if I'd say he's overrated.
You know, he didn't throw for a lot of yards, but they didn't throw.
Big Ben.
Well, who threw in the
Exactly.
league?
They didn't need to.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to say because I think a lot of people look at it through the lens of today's NFL. And you go back and look at stats from the 70s. And I always tell people, go back and look at all the stats. They all threw a bunch of picks back then. They all had low completion percentages back then. And guess what? Most of them called their own plays back then, too. They didn't have some guy in a green dot, like, giving them plays and, like, making it easy for them. It's like, call your own shit, man. You're on your own. I'm like, just go do what you do and just chuck it up there and see what happens.
I don't know if I'd call him but Jim McMahon, not great.
Yeah.
Won a Super
yeah.
Bowl, a lot of hype.
Defense was,
Great.
I mean,
Yeah.
defense was
Oh,
incredible.
McMahon. Yeah.
Yeah, defense was
But I don't know
incredible.
if he's was
Exactly.
highly
I wouldn't
regarded.
call him the superstar, that's for
Right.
sure. How about underrated?
Underrated.
Underrated.
I-
Underdog.
I always go Dan
Underrated.
Fouts.
Yeah.
Dan
That's-
Fouts
that's
was
a good call.
fantastic.
Pat Hayden.
Small hands.
Steve Spurrier.
Jim Zorn.
Jim Zorn.
Yeah,
That's a
he
good
was
one.
very good.
He had
Grant
the small
Tarkenton.
hands. Tarkenton was
Made a
Pretty
lot
good.
out of nothing.
Yep.
Although
One
I
of the
think
best
Tarkenton's a
scramblers
Hall of
in
Famer.
ever.
I think you're right.
And I think
Yeah.
Bout's a Hall of Famer. I don't
Where do you
I
put?
don't think Zorn's a Hall of Famer, is he?
He was great on That's Incredible.
You know who else
Jim
was great?
Tarkenton.
Warren Moon.
Warren Moon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the best ball, they said.
And he,
The
I mean, he
prettiest
gets
ball.
mentioned. He's Hall of Famer, but he didn't win anything. So
Yeah.
he was really good.
Yeah, he was.
We know who always gets
Hayward
left.
Jeffries.
Yeah.
Like I mean, obviously it's a fool's errand, but we were talking about greatest quarterbacks of all time. Everybody mentions Brady. I'm like, okay, great. If you want to give it to him because he won the most Super Bowls, that's fine. But you can't compare eras. You can't compare him versus Montana and
Bradshaw.
Bradshaw. Fucking Elway. I mean, Elway was incredible. That guy was incredible. He didn't win until he had a running game.
He got his ass beat, too.
Plunkett's a guy that gets forgotten, too.
He's very
Plunkett,
underrated.
He's very
Really,
underrated.
really
Yes.
underrated.
Elway screwed me when I saw him interact with some people at the
Yeah.
celebrity golf
Kind of a
tournament in
dick.
Tahoe.
Was he?
Oh man.
I'm with
I
Jeffrey
got
on that.
him, too.
Do you?
I'm with Jeffrey on that.
At a school event and rolling up the windshield, the window, when the
Kids.
the charity gal
Oh.
says, "Hey, here's a flyer."
Fucking Elway.
Really? He didn't have power windows? He had a
He's
crank?
rolling it up.
How about underrated Stabler?
Ooh, the snake.
Kenny the
Jake
Snake
the
Stabler.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
might be underrated.
He was awfully good.
He
Cliff
absolutely
Branch.
might be
Awfully
underrated.
good.
You know who else was really good? Obviously, because of the Rome show, got made fun of. But Jim Everett was pretty good for a
He
while
was damn
too.
good.
Till he got his
really,
happy feet.
Really
Yeah.
good.
He was good for.
He could sit and throw with anybody.
And then he got his
Yeah.
happy feet. And,
Well, he had no line in front of him. They were
what do
terrible.
you talk about? Jackie Slater.
how
Oh,
about
other
the-
than him.
How about the great Burt
Rich
Jones?
Saul.
Oh, you said that name 3 times today.
Who's the best tight end in the last 20 or 30 years?
I bought Tony Gonzalez.
I was thinking Antonio Gates.
I'd go Tony Gonzalez.
I go Gronk. Because Gronk could block too.
Yeah, but he couldn't. He wasn't playing all the time. Are you saying in a
He
per
played.
game? He was hurt so much.
Gates was
Jimmy Graham.
phenomenal.
Gates couldn't block you.
He couldn't block, but man, he was.
But
he was
Tony
basically
Gonzalez
another
did it
receiver.
all. He was so much. He was so good.
Kittle's pretty damn good too, though.
Nah, he's not.
Nah, go Niners.
Zach Ertz.
Zach Ertz. He had a great career.
Hey, as receiving,
He had a great career.
he's as good as any of them. That's for sure.
He's still playing?
Yes, he is.
Zach.
Coming
For-
back from a major knee injury.
Is
Did he
gonna
go
give
back
it a
to the
again?
Eagles?
He wants to give it a go. We'll see.
Wow.
Yeah, he's still with the Redskins. He's still with the Commanders.
Ooh, what did you say? Redskin?
I did.
That's okay. Your grandfather didn't. see
Washington
Redskins.
Redskins. They were a team for a long time. We're not going to erase that from history. They are not now, but they were.
I'm not going to say they should still have the name, but God, their helmets were very cool.
They were
Oh,
good.
I
were
thought they
good.
were
Helmets were the
horrible.
best.
They were good.
I
They
thought
were
they were
good.
horrible.
Did
I
you?
like
The
them.
colors.
Best colored.
Well,
Best
and then
color
you got
scheme.
You're a
the
Cowboy
triple
fan. You don't count. I
stripe.
don't want to hear your opinion.
Best color scheme.
Maroon and gold.
And
Red and gold is better, but
in
yeah, maroon is
sports?
good.
I love the creamsicles.
Red and gold's
What
better.
creams?
The
Those
Tampa
were
Bay
good.
Buccaneers original.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
love
yeah.
those.
Did you see the Rams got new unis this year? They're wearing a, like all
I
yellow,
hate the Rams.
all yellow top.
Other than
and then they
I
have
grew,
like
I
love
grew up in
Neyland.
LA, and I'm a Niner fan. It's like screw the Rams. My buddy was
Well,
a-
because they
my
left.
buddy was a Dodgers fan. He met Mike Scioscia. I'm like, I'm gonna be an Angels fan.
Okay, last one. This is kind of a dumb one, but that's what we've been doing all day. Best. I'll do NFL and college. I'll do college first. Best college uniforms.
Ducks.
Well, there's so many
which
of them
one?
now. Which
yeah,
one?
exactly. That's
So
the
many
thing.
ducks, yeah.
They have so
What?
many. That's what's cool
Out
about
of the
it.
24, I don't know.
I
Some
gotta
were
say,
garbage.
Some are garbage,
this
but
is out of the blue, but Tulane.
The Green Wave.
Get out of
not
here.
Toledo.
You can
Like the
leave.
Rockets.
I know
You can leave.
the
Yeah,
color
I
scheme
don't-
though.
I don't know.
I kind of like the
The
Rockets.
color
They're
scheme is
fucking
pretty awesome.
super
You know
light
what?
blue and
It's a
green.
little flashy, but I like Penn State.
You like Alabama too?
Yeah.
So I would say
UCLA.
the UCLA's are great.
Oh, when they wear the
powder
USC
blue?
UCLA,
That's
oh my
the-
god,
Those are the two best television games on the college football slate. when UCLA plays USC and they both wear their home uniforms.
Yeah, that's a great.
And then
game.
Oregon plays Oregon State and they both wear their home uniforms. It's incredible. Just
What's
high
Oregon's
def
home
TV, you're
uniform?
good to go.
Yeah, which one?
The green, yellow,
Okay.
the duck on the side of the hat. But maybe the best
In
uniform.
chrome.
Like I've always been partial to Florida State.
Good
I
one.
like their uniforms a lot.
Dun, 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 dun,
But
dun.
maybe the best uniform, Michigan's are pretty good too.
No.
They're fucking
I'm
helmets.
going to
But
disagree with you.
That's a
hold on, let me
50-50
get to my
one.
best because I hate them.
Oh, I thought you said Michigan was your best.
No, they're one of the best. But I think Notre Dame. Give me the green
The
unis
Golden Dome.
and the helmets. I mean,
Well,
The
how do you
green
not love
unis?
Are the
fucking
green
Golden
units?
Dome
What do they wear?
helmets?
Those once a year?
Yeah, but I like them when they wear them. I don't like their navy blues or whatever they are, but the green ones, like the A's Kelly green uniforms, I love. Like those are great. The regular uniforms suck.
The sweetest
But-
one I saw was
But Notre Dame, Notre Dame green dome helmets, good stuff.
Air
Green
Force
Dome.
when they wear the goggles on
Oh,
that.
those are
That
good,
was
too.
sweet.
Or how about
Force
what's
goggles.
it in the Navy when they got the ships on the side?
Yeah.
They got
That's
the anchor. The anchor, yeah, those are
Those are
pretty
pretty
tight. I do enjoy
The
those.
freaking brown
Miami's
goggles
orange
on the
uniform is
top.
pretty
That
good.
was awesome.
Yeah,
Kind of like you gotta like orange.
yeah,
Thank
they're
you for
very
your
orange.
service.
Pretty good.
Very orange. You know what? North Carolina's baby blue,
The baby blue,
not bad. It's not bad.
yeah.
Not like UCLA's, but it's
No,
not
yeah,
bad.
UCLA's are better. UCLA's are better. Okay, NFL best uniform.
I thought you one more. I
Tampa
heard.
Bay in the originals, and then my second would
What
be
about Philly's Kelly greens?
I don't know.
No? When they got the Kelly
Houston
green
Oilers
helmets
were
and the
good.
Kelly-
I like
Oh,
the Houston Oilers.
Houston Oilers.
Number
Good.
one.
That was a great
Baby blues.
But I'll shut.
And the color that they had.
I'll shut it
Oh, there's
down.
number one. Dun,
I'll,
dun, dun,
I'll hear no dissenters on this.
Uh-oh.
The best NFL uniform is the baby blue Charger uniforms
That's a great
and the
one.
yellow
a great
pants.
The
Doesn't
yellow
quite beat the
pants.
Packers.
pants
A white
and the
helmet
white
or
hel-
dark helmet?
White helmets. White helmets.
The white
with
helmet
bolt.
with a
With
lighting
the
bolt.
bolt.
Those
Yep.
things are.
Show me your bolt.
You know the black radio unit is pretty timeless too.
Yeah, the black. Yeah. The black and silver.
Yeah.
It's hard to go wrong with that. The helmet's sweet too.
They wear the
There's no doubt
silver. They
about
wear
it.
the black.
I mean, I like the
Black and
Niners
gold.
all whites, like the old school all whites. But
I don't
red
like
and
the Chargers
gold,
are
too.
still, to me, I'll never say anything's better than the Chargers. Baby blue, gold, and then white helmets.
That's solid.
Lock it in.
It's really solid. I kind of like the old Patriots helmets too.
Oh, with
With the guy snapping the
Patriot,
ball.
Oh, yeah,
was
yeah,
it
that-
Patriot
Yeah, I love
Oh,
that.
yeah,
I love that guy.
You know who I keep thinking of when they show him hiking the ball? I keep thinking of Bill Murray and Kingpin when he was going behind the wire. Blue 42.
Ernie McCracken?
Yeah, McCracken. Blue hut.
Here you go,
Snap-
Mr. McCracken.
Snaps the bat. Ernie McCracken, one of the great
Lifts her
characters.
skirt
Here's
up.
chiming in. James Scott Rockford.
James, I wonder who that is. I wonder who James Scott Rockford is. We only know one guy that would log in under the name James Scott Rockford.
And call us the Motley Crew.
The great Todd Lane. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, I think we've run our course.
Yeah.
The
Probably a while
49ers,
ago.
can we all agree on this? Can we get rid of all black uniforms? Except for the teams that have black as their color.
Raiders.
That's
Yeah.
racist.
Raiders are fine. It's
What-
not racist.
Steelers are fine. I mean, if they
Steelers are
win it,
fine.
Yeah.
But not alternate black jerseys.
How about
Garbage.
the
The
Steelers
Raiders, the
Bumblebees?
Lakers black jerseys look kind of cool.
Garbage. No, they don't look cool.
Lakers black.
49ers in black now.
No.
They wore their
Celtics
black. I did
black
not like
jerseys.
that.
Celtics wore their black jerseys in the finals. I'm like, what are you doing? Well, you're fucking white and green. The Celtics. Stop trying to sell stuff.
I thought the black and green looked kind of cool.
How about the Steelers Bumblebee one?
That's terrible.
Terrible.
That is so. And same with the Chicago Bears.
Oh, yeah.
That was just terrible.
Terrible.
I like the Bears regular.
What?
unique. It's traditional. It's good.
They're horrible.
Brown is
They're
terrible.
horrible.
Stop trying to sell me another.
I'm
hat
like,
or
how do we
something,
not,
or a
like,
t-shirt.
The Warriors, when they go back to the 70s, like with the cable car in the city, those might be the best uniforms in the NBA. Like, why don't we have those all the time? And then don't get me started on why I turn on an NBA game and I got to figure out who's home and who's away because the fucking team wearing whites on the road, and the team wearing darks at home, and the court looks like a fucking Jackson Pollock painting. You're just throwing shit on the court. Like, oh, it must be a fucking cup game too. Who's home in the cup game? Okay, they're just white at home, dark on the road, unless it's the NFL. I think hockey did it too. Dark at home, white on the road. Just keep it simple. But they can't because they have like 4 alternate
sell it.
jerseys. Yeah,
They can sell them in
Well,
the
hockey
stores.
used to be white at home, and then
a long time ago.
Yeah,
But they don't even call them alternate jerseys anymore. They call them their statement
The
jerseys.
City.
Their
City
city
Connect.
edition.
City.
Their angry uniform, whatever they call it. But yeah, the first time the Warriors wore the beige uniforms last year, I'm like, when has this ever been in their color scheme?
the worst was the Padres one. That one where they had a pink sleeve and a green sleeve.
Oh, that was wild.
Oh,
That was
That
terrible.
one was
Hey,
wild.
nothing beats that old Houston Astros or the
oh,
Chicago White Sox had the shorts.
And the collars.
yeah.
The
Yeah, the collars, which was incredible. Shorts and collars, which is like
Hey,
the best.
the Pittsburgh Pirates
Hey, yeah, I'm
hat.
gonna slide into
I did not like
With
that.
the-
That
with the
hat
gold
that was
stripes
flat on
around it?
top.
I had one of those. I had
Those
one of
are
those.
great.
That was
Love
terrible.
those.
And the
Yeah.
Philadelphia Flyers wore long pants one time, all the way down.
Did they really?
Yep. I remember that.
We've kind of gotten rid of that in baseball. The George Hendricks look,
Yeah,
the long pants.
with an elastic band to go on your cleat.
Yep, I'm kind of glad we've gotten rid of those.
We also got rid of the Bake McBride look too.
No more big afros in the league anymore. Bake McBride,
Oscar
Bryant?
Gamble.
Oscar Gamble,
Yeah.
Tony Thrill Hill had a monster afro.
Oh yeah, he did.
Now I've said this. Now let me see if you guys agree that Tony Hill and anybody that had a big afro in the NFL, it would help with concussions.
I'm not disagreeing. It's cushioned.
I mean,
That's all I'm
Any
saying.
type of cushion you
I'm
put
not
in your head.
theoretically,
I'm not saying it
yeah.
helps a lot. I'm just saying
Theoretically,
if it helps
sure.
1/millionth of
Hey.
a percent because you have more hair in your helmet.
When
The afro can help you with concussions.
when
I-
Tony Hill played, nothing would help.
I-
Those helmets had no protection.
I have no empirical data on that, but it just makes sense to me.
Theoretically, it sounds like it could work.
Why
It-
wouldn't it?
If I was a boxer, I'd have a full, thick beard.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the same
Help
reason.
cushion that blow.
Yeah.
Well, you have a beard. Let me hit you in the face. Let's see if it's
You know what? Hit him above the beard and then in the beard and see what happens.
just tell me the difference.
They both hurt.
Yeah, you can't tell me that. And even in baseball, you get hit in the head with the baseball. You have a big fro helmet, cushions it a little
Glancing
bit.
blow.
Exactly,
Maybe everyone should have to wear a rainbow wig under their
and a nose.
Would be a clown.
John
All right, let's
316.
get out of here. Let's go fucking. I was gonna
Time
say
to
let's go
eat.
drink. We've been drinking.
Time to eat.
Let's go eat. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Hope you've enjoyed this tomfoolery.
Thanks, everybody. Nice meeting you.
You got to meet some of the crew that we
Maybe get your
we go
faces
golfing
in.
in. Yeah, let's show everybody. Come over here.
Reynolds and Benko, get your faces in.
There's
so
there's
they
Mark
know who the
Reynolds,
idiots we've been talking to here.
good friend of mine. He's our resident. He's our resident A's fan, and then
There's-
Pat Banco is our Cowboy fan. So you know who to.
Cowboy
You know who to
Nation
hate.
is welcoming
Cheers.
all Bay Area
Cheers.
fans. Anytime you want to join over, come on over to Cowboy Nation.
Nobody likes Cowboys.
Well, there's a lot of people that like
No.
Go Niners.
No, that's such a fallacy. America's team.
Alec?
How long have you been a Cowboy fan?
since I was probably 50 years,
50 years a Cowboy
Yeah.
fan?
about 8 years old.
Why?
I met my uncle in Texas, and I was looking up at him. He said, "Young man, you're a Cowboy fan, right?" And I said, "Yes, sir." And that's how I became a Cowboy fan.
Well, you just got bullied into being a
Got
Cowboy
bullied,
fan.
yeah.
We're going
My
back to
dad
throwing
was
the
a,
Cowboy fan
was
over the
a
rail.
my dad was a Rams fan. So Yeah.
Davey back to his maker's
That's
mark.
me. My Mark, by the way.
We're
That's
good
Pat.
to
I'm
go.
Mark.
So this is kind of the crew that we go golfing with every single year. We come up here. We've been doing this for 30 years in total. Most of these guys have been here for a lot of those years, and we've been coming to Tahoe for probably between 15 and 20 years. Bergie's family has a house up here, so they're generous enough to let us come up here and hang out, and then we go play Old Greenwood and Grace Crossing and just have a good time. The weather's fantastic, drink beer, and watch baseball games, basically, and whatever else is on. So we're going to get on out of here. I just wanted you to see everybody. You're not going to see Jerry Friedman. Boy, do I.
Todd Gerlach.
Or Todd
Oh,
Gerlach. Oh,
amen.
you're lucky you're not going to see Todd Gerlach. boy, do I have some Jerry Friedman stories for you that I can't share with you. I mean, I can't. Like, you know me, I'm like pretty giving when it comes to stories. I'll lay someone under the bus a little bit. I can't lay somebody under the bus that much because some of the Jerry stories are the best.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll give you one Jerry story, just one quick one that I can share with you. So we're at it. We all used to go to Vegas. Not all of us. Me, Pat, his brother Rob, Jerry, other guys. It doesn't matter. Salazar, Al. We had a bunch of guys that used to go to Vegas when we were like 20, 21. We'd go there. We'd get one room, sleep on the floor, and just make it work for 3 days. So anyway, we're at the Stardust, which is now defunct in Vegas, playing blackjack, drinking the Stanley Cup of margarita. They served a margarita in what looked like a Stanley Cup. And it was like $10. It was this huge, like 100 ounces of margarita. And we'd get it and drink it and then hold it over our heads like we just won the Stanley Cup, walk around the casino. So anyway, moving along in the story, Jerry's probably had a few. We've all had a few. And Jerry goes to the bathroom. And Jerry, quote unquote, slips.
Just one.
And falls down. And he falls down and he lays there. And he's like kind of grabbing his arm like, oh. And he's just laying there and people are coming in and looking at him and can you get me somebody? Can you get me somebody? So finally somebody from the Stardust comes in the restroom and says, "Are you okay?" He goes, "I don't know. I may have done something to my arm, shoulder, or I'm not sure what it is." And he goes, "Okay, I can get somebody for you." He goes, "But just so you know," he goes, "if it turns out like there are no injuries and you're just trying to pull one over on us, that we could actually sue you." And Jerry said, "Oh, you can? You know what? I feel okay. And then he got up and walked out of the restroom.
I think I'm good.
I think I'm good.
Just has one of these.
I mean,
Yeah, it's okay.
So many stories.
Yeah.
And now that I'm on it, I'm going to give you one more. And this is a Woody story.
Oh boy.
So everybody. Oh, we have so many Woody stories that I'm not going to share, but this one I can share with you. That's kind of funny. So we're sitting there playing Pai Gow. And for those of you that have played Pai Gow in Vegas, get 7 cards, put 2 up front, buy back, and I won't give you all the rules. But anyway, it's a game you can sit there for a long period of time and not lose a ton of money. So we had commandeered the table. It's like me, Freedy, Woody, Pat, Rob. Like we had the whole table, and we're just having a great time. And Woody would. So let me give you I don't want to give you the rules, but they take 5% of your winnings in Pai Gow. So you win, right? They take 5%, and sometimes they couldn't give you a chip back. They'd have to give you quarters back. So Woody had a big coin bucket, and he just put the quarters in the coin bucket, put the quarters in the coin bucket, put the quarters in the coin bucket. And at one point, the quarters were all full. The bucket was full. And the dealer said, "Sir, can I buy some of the quarters back from you?" Because she didn't have any more quarters left. She needed some more quarters. She goes, "Let me buy some quarters back for you." And Woody said, "No, I'm going to keep the quarters." And she said, "Sir, I'm going to have to stop the game for a while to have people bring quarters over. Why don't you just let me buy the quarters back from you?" And he said, "No, I don't want you tracking me." Fucking tracking you? What do you mean, Woody, give her the goddamn quarters so we can play Pai Gow. We just want to play Pai Gow. Give her the quarters back. So that was one story. The other story was he brings the coin bucket over there and uses it as a spitter. So he's spitting in the coin bucket, playing, and we're playing for like an hour or so. And it was the most disgusting thing you've ever seen. This coin bucket was probably 3/4 full of spit juice. Like in coin buckets they're big. Like they're big. I don't know how many fluid ounces of spit juice that was, but it had to be a good 30. So he's spitting in it, and he'd have it sitting right in front of him. So what happens is you go around the table and the dealer will turn over your cards. And I won't tell you exactly how the game is played because you won't get it or you will, whatever. So he's turning over, and Woody had a pretty good hand. So the dealer looks at his hand, okay, pair of 2s and pair of 9s, which is good in Pai Gow. So Woody thought I got a winner here. This is sweet. So the dealer flips over like a pair of threes and a pair of jacks. So she beats Woody. And Woody's like, fuck. And he gets up and he does one of these. Oh, come on. And while he does this, he knocks the spit cup over. And it just fucking goes all over the felt. The whole Pygo table was covered in spit juice. Like a thin layer of spit juice was all over the table. And needless to say, the game was canceled at that point. They had to bring a whole new felt in, a whole new table in, and we just got up and left. And fucking Woody, fucking Woody, the dealer goes, "Sir, you done with the cup?" And Woody goes, "Nah, you can keep it." No, I was like, "Oh God, we're gonna get kicked out of the casino."
You got to go one more Woody story about getting on the airplane. Going on early.
Do I want to do the Woody story getting on the airplane?
Well, Woody would knock the cup on the table many times because he would also do it to change his luck.
On purpose?
Yeah. So if he was having a bad run at the blackjack table or something and he thought he needed a change, he would accidentally hit his cup over and just in his mind the karma changed and now he has a chance to win.
That might have been the same with that. Maybe he didn't realize, oh wait, I had 30 ounces in there.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I know that was the most spit juice I've ever seen tipped over in my life. Like it was one of those things where he hit it, and as it was tipping, it was like Apollo Creed's trainer. Oh, get out of there! He's like, it was like one of those fucking disaster movies, like a wave. It was washing over the chips and coming up on shore. All right, last story. I shouldn't tell this one though. Those two are fuck it, I'll tell it. Woody would appreciate that I'm telling the story. Woody would get on the plane, and if he got a bad seat on the plane, he'd want to join what would you call them? Pre-boarders. Thank you.
Yeah.
Pre-boarders. So, pre-boarders for people in wheelchairs, people with disabilities, if you need any extra help, stuff like you have kids, stuff like that. So they let the first group go, and then they have the pre-boarders come on, and Woody is going to be a part of the pre-boarding. So he hands the girl or flight attendant his ticket, and it's like 74 or whatever. It's not his time to get on. So he hands it to her, and he just walks down the fucking runway. And she goes, "Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir." And Woody just keeps walking. "Excuse me, sir." Keeps walking. "Sir, excuse me." Now, by this time, she's saying, "Excuse me, sir," as she's walking down, following him. "Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir." Finally, she's close enough to him to grab him by the shoulder and say, "Excuse me, sir, it's not your turn to board. You have to wait." So she touches his shoulder and says, "Excuse me, sir, it's not your time to board." And Woody turns around and goes, I mean, it's
brutal.
It's the most brutal thing ever. It's the most brutal. I'm sorry I told that story, Woody. You're not watching the show anyway. But, I mean, it's literally the most brutal thing ever. It's like, what are you doing? I mean, I gotta admit, kind of genius too, by the way. But it's pretty brutal. It's kind of genius. What's terrible and it's kind of genius.
Yeah.
Oh, you could be terrible, like Hannibal Lecter. He was terrible and he was genius. He was absolutely a genius. Absolutely. So you can be both. Absolutely. All right, we're gonna get on out of here. Thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate it. Like, subscribe if you want to. I want to thank all the boys for joining today, Pat and Mark and my brother Jeffrey and Bergie, who you'll see during the football season. He'll probably come over before the football season starts. We'll do a little football preview and go over all the teams and stuff like that. And Davey, he could be passed out somewhere. I don't know.
He's watching probably watching the Angels.
Oh, okay, this guy drinks more fucking whiskey than like anybody should be allowed to drink during a day. He really should. He drove from Vegas up here with my brother, and he drank like 3/4 of a bottle of Maker's Mark. He wasn't driving. No, he was a passenger. 3/4 of a bottle of Maker's Mark.
There were plenty of times where if I had gotten pulled over, they probably would have thought I was. Jeffrey said Davey reeked so much that he got pulled over. Jeffrey would have got a DUI, even though he hadn't drank at all. That's because Davey would breathe, and you'd go, "Holy shit! You guys got a distillery in the back seat?" I mean, it's unbelievable. And then Davey's the best too because he goes, "Oh, I'm hammered." And then he goes and pours himself another fucking bourbon.
When?
Yesterday. Hey, you drank 3/4 of a bottle of Maker's Mark on the way up here. He can't even say anything because yeah, you're right. You're right. You know what?
We went out on a boat yesterday.
You did too.
We went on a boat.
We went on a boat. When did we go on a boat? David, did you not drink 3/4 of a bottle of Maker's Mark yesterday?
No.
Yes. What?
Audrey can't know that. Come on.
Where'd it go? Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Audrey,
You want to come have a seat?
Sorry,
Audrey, look, he didn't drink 3/4 of a bottle. He drank 70% of it. So it wasn't quite 3/4.
wasn't 75. It was only 70.
No, I had some.
It was a
It was
small
a Gatorade. It was a Gatorade.
Yeah, it was
These are the little tiny bottles.
The 150 ml bottle.
Oh, you left the show too early.
Jesus.
Jesus. You know what?
No, I didn't.
Audrey, how are you
I had
doing?
some on Sunday.
Audrey, how you doing? If you're watching the show, I'm not telling you anything you don't know. I'm
had
not telling
some
you
on
anything you don't
Sunday.
know.
I had a couple when we pulled over.
Okay,
Not while we were driving.
half a bottle?
Yeah.
Okay, half
A small bottle.
Yeah. half a bottle is like 2 gallons. We're gonna have of it.
It was a bottle with a built-in handle. One of those glass
Looks like there's
handles.
some left.
Yeah, look at that.
And Bernie had like 3 drinks out of that.
Yeah,
It's a 750.
750.
That's like a mini.
That ain't nothing. And you had some of mine, the Eagle Rare.
Mm.
That I did. All right, thank you guys. Appreciate it. That was fun. So we'll be back with you. Probably not this week, but more than likely Monday. We'll be back doing shows, and then in August we're going to try to ramp up with some football stuff. I think Phil Still's going to join us at some point, talking some college football. Dr. Bob's going to join us, I think, this year. I'll have to ask him to make sure, but I think he's going to come on. I think Dennis Ranahan will probably come on with us, and we'll do some handicapping, some football, but I'm hoping to get some guests on. Brent Jones will join us again this football season. We'll have him on hopefully in August to go over some camp news, and Ricky Pearsall got – good Lord. Ricky Pearsall again? Ricky Pearsall with the knee again? We got to get this guy healthy somehow. So I saw Romello Height go taken off on a cart, but it was only cramping, so that was good. And so we'll see how healthy the Niners can make it through camp. We'll have a lot of football for you in August, and then, as I said, once we get to playoff time, we'll mix in some baseball and football. But thanks for joining us. We appreciate it, and we're gonna go do our stuff up here in Tahoe. Thanks, fellas. Appreciate it. See ya.
And remember this, Tommy T. Cash and tickets is what it's all about.